What's up, guys? Welcome in. We've already got Tom and we've already got Dreamer. It's me, though, Rising Knight 64. More Avowed. This game has been amazing, just fun, chill, relaxing experience. So I'm glad you guys are here. And, yeah, we're just gonna play. That's it. That's all we're doing. Every time I put my sword away, my character keeps whipping it back out. I did do a little bit of running around earlier, just to try to find some things, get away from where we were. I know I said, like, we'd pick right back up here in this tunnel that we were in. We're not in that tunnel. We moved. So I'm sorry. But we're outside now. I got a legendary wand. Look at that. That's pretty sick, right? Yeah, what's up, Tomid, man? How you doing? It's been a long time since we've seen you. Like a couple weeks, I think. Or maybe it's only been like a week. I think the last time we had you was The Last of Us. I could be wrong. Okay, well, I didn't expect to die immediately. But how you doing, Dreamer? You doing well? Thanks for moving. I'm going to try to play a good bit in third person today. Even in the combat and everything, I'm going to try to do a lot more third. Because I love the third person in this game.
But who's counting?
Yeah, how was everybody's Friday? Was it good? CG! What's up, man? I am glad to see you, man. Really glad to see you. How was your Friday? How are you? I'm out of stamina. Oh, and fun fact for you, CG. I don't know if you were around when I got this weapon. This weapon is fascinating. It's called the Horse Cutter. Quite an intriguing name, am I wrong? The Horse Cutter. Actually crazy to me. I will never be able to get past the name of this thing. It's wild. You feel tired? Well, hey, man. This is a nice, chill, relaxing stream. So, you know? I hope you feel chill and relaxed in it. If you're tired, don't even stay the whole time. Just stay as long as you can. And if you end up getting real tired and you need to go, man, do what you got to do for your own health and your own sanity. But while you're here, I'm very, very grateful that you're here. But I'm sorry that you're tired. Luckily, it's the weekend. I don't know if you have big weekend plans, but if you don't, I hope you get some rest and relaxation in. I'm going to steal this guy's fish. I'm going to steal a shield too, but just so I can break it. That's pretty screwed up. He might have needed that, but listen. I wanted the parts. Did he just have a country accent? You got the right idea, sister. Why'd he say it like that? Why is there a country dude in this game? You're doing somewhat okay? Man. Last evening I rewatched some of the stream where the guard joke started. I laughed a lot again. Dude, yes. I'm glad that you guys can get enjoyment from rewatching things and it's not just a one and done. So thank you for giving it life again and going back and rewatching, man. I appreciate that.
Hey there, sister. You here for a dip? Or, were you here on empirical business? I'm allowed to be here, you know. I'm not breaking any law. Because there are none. And I haven't run guns in years.
Sorry, if you see me, like, shivering and freaking out, it's because I'm drinking something absolutely rancid. Disgusting. Ugh! Gross. Anyway. Your business is your own. I was on my way somewhere else and I thought I'd say hello.
Well, I'm waiting.
Oh, he wants sex.
Hello. Huh. I was about to say something else, but I forgot.
This has been enlightening. I should go.
Good thinking. The sun will fry your brain out here.
Okay.
Sounds pretty well done to me.
That was weird. Anywho. You're tired and good, so yeah, let's talk about Batman. That's crazy. Oh, and CG. I did like see last night. I saw an article on Gene Hackman's death. That's like some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. Him and his wife and his German Shepherd were all found dead in their house, and the door was left open, and they said that there were signs of mummification on his body. Like, what? Like, I was so confused by everything I saw on that. Something very twisted happened there. That's all I can say. Like, that's not normal. That doesn't just happen. So my intrigue is very high. Dude, this little lizard's after me. Hey, Gene, I saw your name pop up. I found your wand. I used your video. I used your short that you made, and I found the wand. So I gotta say, thank you, brother. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I appreciated that short so much. But anyway, let me go back to what I was saying.
I'm coming for Ludwig.
But yeah, no, everything that happened to that is crazy. Like, I'm gonna be following that story now because I genuinely, like, even though I'm not super familiar with Gene Hackman, that situation is actually wild. So hopefully, if he has family, they get some closure on that mess. But Lord Almighty, weirdest freaking thing. Like, genuinely just strange as heck. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm pretty sure I don't need this exceptional wand either. Okay. The guard is too legendary to only be seen once. What? Let's go. Shatter Scarp is a fun one. Dude, I did a lot of exploring today, kind of on my own in this area. It's definitely different. It's a lot different than the rest of the areas.
You take lead.
Well, frick. I was trying to sneak up.
Beyond sync.
Gotta get that bubbly energy juice somehow. Dude, yeah, even if it's absolutely rancid and disgusting and vile. Definitely gotta have it. Let me eat some food right quick. I mean, literally, man. Pepsi is like my wife's favorite drink in the world. And so, like, by default, it's kind of become one of mine. And, cherries and cream Pepsi is disgusting as heck. One of the nastiest things I've ever ingested. For sure. Rip fellow Gene? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you meant by that one. Oh God. Yes, never mind. Never the frick mind, dude. I don't even acknowledge that just happened. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Let's move on from that. Let's move on from me being a dum-dum. Let's forget that happened this early in the stream. Listen, it's Friday. My brain's not at full capacity from this week. Again, I told you all some stuff that happened yesterday that was like with my wife, where I just like can't use my brain properly, but it's fine. It's one of those weeks, and we're through it. It's done. The week is over. Thank God. Thank God. Gene Hackman was one of the biggest actors of his generation. Have you seen any of his films? I don't know. When I was watching the video, it showed some of his like older stuff he did when he was older. And he looks familiar to me, but I don't know why. Like, I don't know what I've seen him in, if anything. Or if I have just seen him in, like, the news or on TV or something. I've definitely seen his face before. But in what or where, I don't know. Yeah, they said it was murder. They said it seems possible for murder. They haven't, like, gone as far as to say 100% without a doubt it is murder. Yeah, just freaking trippy and crazy. Doing pretty good. Downloading a 75 gig patch for Wilds. Dude, I felt so bad. I popped by your stream for a little bit during work and saw that you were having a hard time. I felt bad. Okay, that's... Please don't. Yeah, I feel bad. That's a crazy set of circumstances to have. But then again, it's 2025 and pretty much every game that releases is a half-baked mess, so there's also that. Yeah, I felt bad because I could see it on your face that you were kind of like crushed, that the game wasn't great. So sorry that happened, man. But hopefully the 75 gig patch helps with some of the issues you were having. I thought that was the way up. It wasn't. You should see his old Superman films. They're so good. Like, there's been a lot of times when I've thought about watching those movies, but man, they're just so old. Like, the effects are so bad. I can't. I can't even look at it. It's tough for me. Because, like, if it's just a regular movie where people don't have superpowers, like, if it's an average movie, like, let's take the Goonies, for instance, where there's not people flying around and there's not people shooting lasers out of their eyes. It's just normal people doing relatively normal stuff, for the most part.
Okay. Do you feel
that is fine for me. I can watch a movie like that. But when you're talking, like, super-powered stuff and it looks bad, I just can't. Like, I literally can't look at it. Because it takes away the illusion. Because now I'm not sitting there going, oh wow, I'm really into this world. Like, I'm fully, like, immersed. All I can see is, like, oh my gosh, this looks god awful, and I don't like looking at it. That's like the only thing I can focus on with it, is how bad it is. And I know that sucks, but yeah, man, it's just tough for me. I have a really hard time with that. All right. A full combo attack deals high stun and bleed. All full combo attacks deal high stun. I'm not even gonna mess with that. I'm not even gonna mess with that, to be honest. Let's go kill these guys. Dude, I'm good. I'm good with this selection. Any film that has Christopher Reeve playing Superman is a treasure. Heart and soul of the character. Only thing I really know Christopher Reeve from was from his appearance in Smallville.
Life without rot, form without death.
Ugh! Disgusting. Ugh. Different ideas of beauty. I thought they were monstrous. Good God. I guess there was a horrible I guess there was a horrible majesty to them. You call it life. I doubt Giada thinks her parents are still alive in any way that matters to her. Can I have one night without you butting in?
Horrible or perfect?
No worries, Arcade. It doesn't improve. I'm playing Witcher 3.
They breathe.
Nice.
They flower. They will
Like
never
Kevin
fade.
Conroy. Royal Tenenbaums, another classic with Hackman. Haven't seen that. Never even heard that at all. Action and effects aren't everything. Christopher Reeve felt like Superman right off the comic pages. He was about as perfect as Superman as possible. Well, listen, I totally understand that effects aren't everything. Because, like, I love the Resident Evil movies with Mila Jovovich. Some of my favorite films. Genuinely love them. And they're cheesy as frick. But the difference is, you know that. Like, you expected that from the trailers. Like, if I lived back in the day when Superman came out, I would have been fine with it. Because it would have been groundbreaking and incredible. But now I've seen so much stuff that's better. I cannot get immersed in that world. For me, if I'm not immersed in something, I can't watch it. I have to be fully gripped and fully invested in something in order for me to care. If I don't care, if I'm not immersed and invested, I don't have any interest. So for me, when the effects are like so cheesy and awful that like I can't find a way to get invested because I can't look past it, then I can't appreciate the thing. I can't watch the thing. It's like old games. There are plenty of old games that are groundbreaking and incredible and were amazing, but like I literally can't play them because I think they look terrible and feel terrible, and I literally can't do it. I just can't. All I can see is just how bad it is. Because I've seen better. Once you've seen better, it's hard to go back to something worse, at least in my opinion. Avowed going to have DLC and more updates, maybe late 25, early 26 from dev comments? Yes. That's amazing. And personally, I consider Adam West to be the heart and soul of Batman. I love Kevin Conroy, though. See, I can't stand Adam West's Batman. I know we've talked about that before. We don't have to get into that again if you don't want, but I can't stand Adam West. They did not understand the character of Batman back then because Batman was still all over the place. Because again, when Batman was created, Batman comics in general were created for soldiers in war. They were created to give them something to look at and something to kind of like disengage with. And then when wartime ended, they became more directed at kids because adults didn't care anymore. So he's been all over the place. So Adam West was like a child's Batman. But Adam West isn't Batman in my mind because he's not accurate in any way, shape, or form to the writing. He's just too goofy, and I can't deal with that. But again, if you do, that's totally fine. I know a lot of people love him, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just can't. I grew up with Adam West, and I watched the heck out of the movie where he had the shark repellent and all that jazz, but it's too corny. I can't deal with it. As an adult. As a kid, it was cool, but as an adult, I just can't.
In peace. Was it not
There's
worth
no better
the change?
Batman scene than West on the rope ladder. Okay, and yep, that's exactly what I... yes, Gene, yes. Crazy scene. Just returned from the mosque. Hi, RK, my bad, sorry. Happy Ramadan in advance. It starts from tomorrow. Well, hey, man. Since you celebrate, happy Ramadan to you. Somebody talking about Batman. Hey, Grimace. We are all over the place right now. But how you doing, dude? How was your Friday? You love Adam West. At some point, please watch one of my favorite movies, Big Trouble in Little China. That's with Kurt Russell, right? I haven't seen it. I've seen clips of that movie, but I've never seen it all the way through. And you grew up with Kevin and his voice of Batman. You remember in one of the old Batman animated series, I was afraid of Poison Ivy. How they introduced her, it still scares you. I don't remember first being introduced. I don't remember ever being scared of Batman the animated series, but I was scared of Scooby-Doo for a long time. Freaked me out as a kid, but I loved it at the same time. And the effects in the old Superman films aren't that bad, except for the fourth film, which had a low budget. Yeah, I don't know. Old cameras in general just bug me. Roger Clark did give us a goated performance in Origins. That's true as well. One of Kurt Russell's best. Dude, Lord! Alright, I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this
Life
for a second.
sprouts
I don't... Listen, lady.
are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells.
So she's starting to go crazy. I suppose they live on in some form.
More than alive. No suffering. No end. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We'll
But yeah, the comics were campy and silly around the time Adam West played him. That's true. But again, the reason that they became that way is because they started aiming them at children. In the original comic books, Batman carried a gun and he killed people. And the very first tellings of Batman, he literally killed people. Because it was relatable to the audience that was engaging with that content. So, like, Batman originated as a dark character. And in general, his origins are dark. He is a dark character. He is the Dark Knight. So when you get, like, lighthearted, campy, goated, just like... Oh, man, when you get that version of Batman, I just can't deal with it. I can't handle it. Because, again, while it's accurate to some degree, to some version of comics and media that existed to one point, it isn't Batman. Like, the character of Batman is not campy. He's not a laughing, joking around kind of character. He's a deep, disturbed, ultimately, character who hurts people for a living. Like, he's an intense character. So that's the version of Batman that connects with me. But again, like, there are campy versions of Batman that I like Batman the Brave and the Bold. Batman the Brave and the Bold is phenomenal. That's like one of my favorite versions of Joker. Period. Like the over dramatic art style in that show was amazing. I really, really loved Batman the Brave and the Bold. But it wasn't so campy that it lost its dark nature. Like, it still had darkness involved, even in the campiness. So there was a mixture of the two, which is why I could stomach it. But yeah, like, Batman has been a lifelong love of mine. Literally since I was very, very little. So I know he's been for you too. So it's just like difference of opinion. Like, we just won't agree there, but that's okay. Again, I like hearing your thoughts about it because it's interesting to hear the other perspective. Because it's incredibly, vastly different. You really want Roger to voice Batsy in a future game? I missed that. And it was a long week, and you're just all right. Well, heck, man. I'm so sorry, Grimace, that you're just all right. Hopefully, though, the stream and the Geek Talks will do you some good, my man. Hopefully, the nerdy talk will improve your day. When did that guy die? Or was there a thing for me to do over here? Horse cut! Back in a few, life beckons. No worries, Gene. No worries at all, my man. Thank you for being here at all. What are you attacking? There's nothing there, weirdo. Ah. Nice.
That's done? Who's hungry?
The first of the Superman films to star Christopher Reeve had a really big budget for the time. Yeah, it's just hard. It's just hard for me.
Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick?
How am I?
Strange dreams lately?
I am all right.
Relax, Daron.
I fought a headache the
only
entire day
strange
today,
dreams we've had
and
involve your
thankfully
mother.
it's gone now.
Shit.
But
Kai?
yeah,
What are you doing
my
here?
brain's just still
Man's
scattered
gonna
as
have
heck.
a fit.
I was up till like 2 a.m. because I remade the Spider-Man 2 thumbnail. I had to make a thumbnail for today's video, and then I had to turn around and also make a thumbnail for tomorrow's morning's video. So yeah, last night was very stressful for me because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I put a lot of effort into thumbnails. So I try to make them all special. I try to make them all kind of make you guys chuckle a little bit. So I spend way too much time doing them. But besides that, I am totally okay, man. I'm totally all right. And Adam West Batman feels definitive. He played the character in live action more times than anybody else. See, I can't agree with you there because I mean, while that might be true, the fact that he played him longer than anybody else, I feel like he can't be definitive because he's not accurate. He isn't the character that most of us know. He's just the goofy version that was aimed at children. Save the pleasantries. I'm here on a matter of Adiran business. Talk to Kai like that again, and I'll feed you to the dream thralls.
Save your threats, Adiran. Kai knows what he did. Huh. You're with the
What do I think about
Adirans
Thomas
now?
Wayne Batman? The
I'm with the
Flashpoint
Uncle,
version?
and we're against the dream
Um,
storage.
I don't really have any thoughts. I don't know enough about Flashpoint. I haven't read enough Flashpoint to have like real thoughts on that. I don't really. I saw like the animated movie, but that's about it. I don't have too many thoughts there. And honestly, I can take Adam West Batman more seriously than other versions. Oh, that's crazy to me. But again, not trying to be insulting at all. I'm glad that you have one that you love. That's always a great thing. It's always great to have one that resonates with you. Again, that's for me the 2022 version. So if it's different for you, I mean, I waited my entire life. Like think of that. You've had one your whole life that has connected with you and resonated with you, one that you've loved and cherished from childhood. I have not had that. I didn't find Kevin Conroy's Batman until I was probably 10 or 11, so that was different, but I had like the Batman animated series and other Batman media, but like I didn't know about Kevin Conroy until I was like 10 or 11. And then I spent the rest of my life, my entire life, being a huge fan of Batman, waiting for them to make one that I loved. It just wasn't happening. It never happened. And then in 2022, that was the one that I walked out just like floored, being like, that's Batman. That's the one. So you've had one your whole life. I didn't have one until 2022, but Batman's always been my favorite character. So craziness there. And we can, Dreamer, but I don't know how long I can stay. I'm going to definitely try my best, but I got to go make dinner in a little. Well, hey, man, if you can't be here the whole time, that's totally cool. But while you're here, I hope your mood improves and your day gets a little bit better. A little bit better is better than not better at all. Words. I found a way to make that make sense. And you haven't read Flashpoint, no worries, Grimace. Will you stream Arkham Knight in your channel again? I don't know. Maybe one day we'll go back and New Game Plus it with the hardest difficulty. But it's going to be a pretty good long while. Enough with the Batman debate, please. Man, Tom, we liked Batman here, man. What can I say? What can I say? It's a good comic / animated movie, but it's really dark, a lot of death and destruction. You've heard of it and wouldn't be surprised if it's cool. However, the 2023 Flash film is what I treasure. I grew up seeing various versions of Batman. And I recently started playing Arkham Knight for like the third time. I last completed it way back in 2017. I watched some clips from Twilight. Want to hear my take on it? Dreamer, if you got Twilight stuff, man,
And
Phew,
you
you're gonna
should respect
start
our
some
authority to
crazy
protect Third One
conversations.
from unknown dangers like you.
Come on, Darren. They slew those dream thralls for us.
Ugh,
She could have done
disgusting.
that if she was sick. I, for one, thank you. We
Gross.
couldn't take him on our own.
Are you smoking Sveth? The Adirans raised Fior. We'll be next.
You love vampires, but you avoided watching Twilight? It was unavoidable for me, man. My wife loves them. My wife loves Twilight.
So, how about you quit wasting it and let us in?
Darren, can you get on with it?
You haven't seen the Flashpoint movie?
All right.
Who do you think
I
would be
can't
more
keep you
skilled in
out if you're
Arkham
not sick
Knight?
anyway.
A
We just
12-year-old
have
or a
to take
20-year-old?
precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you
I don't
see
think
to the
age
Tyranid.
matters. I
They're
think your
responsible
brain
for keeping
capacity
law
is
and
what
order
matters.
around here.
Law and order.
Some 12-year-olds,
This place
men,
has
are
gone
quick,
downhill.
but some 20-year-olds are too. It totally just depends on your brain
Clearing out
capacity.
these corpses.
100% just depends on your brain capacity. I can't keep up with a lot of 12-year-olds, but I can also do a lot of things they can't. So it's just, I don't know. I don't know your answer there. As far as Twilight, I'm team turn that garbage off. You and me both, Locust. How you doing, though? Been a hot minute since we've seen you around, man. How you doing?
If you need material for bed, wish I could get.
I don't care. I just want to see what you have. I don't care what you have to say. I just want to know what's in your store. I have 21,000? Wait. Is Superb better than Unique? I've never even seen that before. I have never seen that before.
Could be someone else. Don't give up hope.
Huh.
I saw his face through a crack in the gates. It's him.
Interesting. I don't care about that side quest. All right, I am gonna try to like. All right, I need to not explore a ton, and save that for like after streams, because we do need to like finish this game at some point.
An entire settlement in flames?
Oh,
And they stole your
why does she
research?
seem even smaller now?
And I'm going to get it back.
Let it
I've
go,
got a
Oxley.
Batman take
We'll
that's
kill
hotter
you.
than Firefly's fireplace.
Later.
Do you want to know what it is, dude? Throw it out there. Throw it out there. Let's see what you got. So Twilight is what the absolute tarnation did I just watch. It's like mashing every good idea and make mashed potatoes. Instant. It felt like you have to put a comedy music instead, and it felt like if Friends were werewolves instead. I think I caught your drift there. And you got your butt handed over to me by a Riddler robot, and Catwoman's AI is trash. What's up, Locust?
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Oh,
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
What I want to know is why she's
know what
in the
wigs me out?
company of one of our own.
is why these people with
I meant
like
to stop by,
scaly
but
skin have like
Guess
normal
time
people
got
hair.
away from me.
I'll deal with you.
I feel
later.
like if your
We have
pores
unfinished
were
business.
scaled up,
But your friend has
your
some
hair would come
explaining
out
to
different.
do.
But apparently
Why
they've
have
got
you come
normal
to
people
Thirdborn?
hair, and that's been
After
throwing
what
me
your
off
people
since the
did in
beginning.
Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
Listen, lady, from one warrior to another, I swear to you that I mean no harm. That's the one.
Horseshit. You're under Ludwine's thumb.
I know you're upset, Timothy, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research as she burned my home. But you know, if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill her myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthrall siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid.
My hot take is that The Flash is the best live-action Batman film of the last 30
This isn't
years,
courtesy,
even though
is it,
Batman's
is
not
it?
even the protagonist.
I
It's
assume
the
you're
only
here
recent
delivering a
Batman film where
message,
Batman feels accurate. That's a hot take for sure. I hated that movie. I hated everything about that movie. I can't agree with you less on that one, but I'm glad you loved it. I'm glad you loved it. But again, I don't like Michael Keaton. I don't think he's I think he's talented as an actor, but I think he's a terrible choice for Batman, genuinely. I don't like his face. I don't like his voice. I just don't like him. I don't like Michael Keaton. I cannot explain that. I just don't. Finishing the game, it's almost impossible, dude. But yeah, CG, definitely a hot take. But thank you for sharing. Again, I'm glad you loved the movie. The people that loved it, I'm very, very happy for them. I was not one of them, though, unfortunately. Hey, I know no one asked, but this food is going to turn my day better. That's good. I'm glad the food's good. Rages and flings controller across the room and lands on my cat's toy. What are you making, Grimace? The Flash movie was stinky garbage, man. Michael Keaton is the best Batman actor outside of Adam West. Yeah, we're definitely never going to agree on Batman. I think, all right, CG, I think if you read the Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder Batman storyline, the one that I showed off yesterday, the big omnibus, I don't know if you saw that. I think if you read that storyline, you would understand where I'm coming from. You would totally understand why Robert Pattinson's Batman is my favorite version. Because that storyline is the definitive Batman telling, in my opinion. I think the Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder storyline for Batman is the definitive telling of Batman 100%. I don't think it gets better than that. I don't think there's any version of Batman to ever exist that is better than that book. Or that collection of books. So the reason I love Pattinson so much is because he's very similar to that version, at least in my mind. In tone and in intensity. And yeah, I think if you read that, you would understand my thoughts. Ben Affleck was an underrated Batman. I agree with you there. Ben Affleck was a beast and a half. Some meatball subs. Dude, I love meatball subs. Listen, I don't even put cheese on meatball subs. It's just straight meatball, straight sauce, and bread. That's it for me. Amazing. Love it. Sorry for those sounds. That was weird. CG is one of the 3 people that liked the Flash movie. JK. I mean, it actually did do pretty well. I mean, not like amazingly well. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool that CG likes movies that other people don't, because again, that like means those people didn't make that for nothing. They exist for people, and that's still good. It's still good that they have an audience. I'm very glad that they do. That's a lot of hard work to make a film. Give Temerty? Loden has a message for you. I'll go with that one.
To head sharpshooter first class of Shatterscarp Temerty Kaiwa III. Ludwig wants the ruins of Nakuku Bell.
Much does a Series S controller cost? I think just like regular controllers like $60 for Xbox, but I don't know. I've got the Elite controller, which was like $200 something when I bought it. So
if we give them an inch,
I'm not a good judge there for how much things cost.
Even if I wanted to hand over the ruins, they aren't in my power to surrender.
Those ruins belong to the godless. If you want to end the plague, I need to enter them before Ludwig does.
Trust me, I am very aware of all those things. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of no one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Ringrim?
The very one. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
But why Nakuku Bell specifically?
Nakuku Bell? What are we talking about? Listen, I just want to play a game.
They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consul Hot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. I've had to station guards on our...
Oh my
I never
God.
thought I'd say this.
It's
so,
never ending.
Ludwig wants the ruins.
Well, I need those ruins, so if that means dealing with Ringrim, so be it.
I didn't know they made adherents with such bravery. You never know what marvels you live to see. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death.
Look on the bright side. If we survive this, it'll make a great story.
When an archmage like Ringrim decides...
I don't care about Ringrim. Just let me leave. Let me leave. Waste not, want not, I suppose.
It's definitely practical, I'll give her that. I wouldn't blame. Head east of here.
I'm skipping it, and this has still been going on for like 20 minutes.
Don't worry about me, Timothy. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lash.
The Flash movie is divisive, I'll admit that, but there are plenty of
That's
people that
what I'm
don't like
afraid
it, but
of.
there are lots of people that
Good
do.
luck.
Yeah. And he has that old Bruce Wayne face and gimmick, and he's a good actor for Batman beyond storytelling, but I couldn't connect with his Batman. Well, from the sounds you made, maybe I'll ship you one. Dude. I'm not sure it would make it through the mail, but find a way. Find a way. I'll keep Yahtzee safe. I just hope, yeah.
Good. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yahtzee, I need your help with something.
There are, dude, I don't want to help you, lady. I don't even care. All right.
Thank goodness we have Yahtzee.
Good God.
Needed a bit of chaos.
20 minutes later, I have no idea what's happening, but hey, at least we're moving. Find Tama's badge and shatter scarf. I've got ability points. Let me do that also right quick. Oh. Attack speed. That'd be nice. That'd be great, honestly. All right, I need to do things. Things. I don't care about the grimoire, man. Sorry, I've got a freaking. You know what I mean? Your slides pass through enemies and knock them down at the cost of 20 essence. That's stupid. Why would I do that? Why would I ever do that? That doesn't make any sense. Power attacks with dagger swords. God. Maybe I should do that one. By how much percent? By 25%? That's actually a pretty big percent. Maybe I should do that one. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Uno moment, guys. Literally, I'm so sorry. It's just, you know, sometimes you gotta actually play the game. Weird, right? Unlocks stunning blows, unlocks unbreakable, unlocks power jump. What? I don't know about that. Increases damage with two-handed weapons. Let's do another one of those because we're rocking the blood sword. All right. There are films got 0% on Rotten Tomatoes that I like. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes. Who cares about that? Honestly, I just had horrible CGI with worse plot, or it just had terrible CGI with a worse plot. Rushed as heck. Plus, don't like Ezra Miller. Dude was whacked out of his mind. 100%. Shouldn't have yeeted the controller like that. You should never yeet your controllers. It's an expensive habit. The Flash was also worth it to see Nicolas Cage as Superman. They didn't even get Nicolas Cage's permission for that. Nicolas Cage was all bent out of shape about it because they never even asked. They just CG'd him in. So I feel like it was kind of disrespectful. Like, it would have been cool if they had asked and got his permission. He even said that he would have gone there and filmed it, but they just CG'd him in without any say-so on his on his part, which is like totally stupid and crazy. It's like, I thought it was cool at first, but when I found out what actually happened, it was like, why would they do that? That's terrible. They definitely love to talk. The names were created by two guys in a room. One spoke gibberish, the other wrote them down. By gibberish, do you mean one was deaf and one could hear? The deaf guy from birth just spoke noises that he thought were words. I don't know what that thing's doing. I don't want that. My controller's in 3 pieces at the moment. I've never once chucked a controller. Even through Elden Ring, which frustrated the poop out of me, I would never do that. I know how expensive controllers are. I can't even justify ever even damaging that. I would rather punch a wall or something. Literally in high school, I had like major anger issues. I used to go outside and punch trees.
I used to patrol.
It's like my fists, I did MMA for a while too, but like my fists, man, they are like calloused as heck because for years I had just deep-seated anger problems. And yeah, I used to literally go out and punch trees. That was how I relieved my anger. Terrible. Terrible. Don't condone that at all. Thankfully, when I became mature, I figured out how to control anger and it's no longer a problem. But the Lord in heaven, for a long time, it was a problem. Well, frick. Went right into that. CG, the Nicolas Cage Superman was awful. I love Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is one of my favorite actors, but I just think it was really disrespectful the way they did it. Because again, there was no permission given, there was no asking involved. It was just, oh hey, we used him once, let's just use him again, and maybe one day he'll see it. I don't know. I don't know if it was like a weird homage that they were trying to do or what, but I don't know. Well, that door's locked. You love the Nicolas Cage scene? Apparently they didn't even ask him that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 20-year-old me sucks in Arkham Knight. I'm sorry to hear that, Tomid. 26-year-old me did pretty well, if I say so myself. Man, freaking, I turned 27 in a couple months. That's like wigging me out. There was an event that happened in my wife's hometown where like a girl was murdered. It was a whole crazy thing, murdered by her brother. It was literally a whole crazy thing. And we were talking last night and found out that apparently it was a year ago. And it felt like it was a month ago. It's like, I don't know where that year went, but my lord, time is moving like scary fast at this point. I don't know if anyone's like relating to that, but time is like wigging me out really, really bad. Like genuinely, it's freaking me out a little bit. Yeah, to each their own, but nah, for me, man. He looked like a melted, plasticky mess. Yeah, in some regard, yeah, I would agree with you there, Locust. I will say, Knight, Robert Pattinson perfectly illustrated what Batman is and what movie gave me everything I wanted in a Batman movie, honestly. Yeah, same. I know you and me agree, like, wholeheartedly on that, Grimace. And I'm very, very happy about that. I mean, me and CG, like, I love having these conversations with you, genuinely. And when we agree, I'm always like, oh, thank God we agreed on something. Yes, it's always such a good feeling. I feel bad disagreeing so much, but, you know, I still love the conversation. I literally love it. It's so interesting to get the different takes. Another Batman hot take that I have is that I don't think The Dark Knight Returns is a good story. I don't think it's that great either. I don't think that's a hot take. I think Frank Miller's Batman in general is weird. I don't think it's anything phenomenal. I like it. Like, I have it. I own it. I've read it several times. But it's definitely not my favorite take. It's an iconic take, no doubt, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite either, my friend. So I am right there with you. Ooh, why did they just like... Why did they do that? Oh, no. I can't go back up. That was a mistake. That was such a stupid... Oh! Guys. Guys! I am the master of freaking movement. I am the master of movement. 100%. Lord, that was impressive. Captain Tago. Who? Who is that? Where is him? Where he is? Is that him down there? He's got 3 skulls over his head, so that means I probably shouldn't. The Flash movie had its beauty, but it was a mess. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Was there not an objective? Find Thomas Badge and Shatterscarf? Who the freak is Captain Tago? What the freak even? I don't know what's happening. Okay, so it's so cool that we can agree on a lot of things regarding Batman stuff. Agreeing is always great, yeah. 100%. Disagreeing is cool too, though, because again, it opens your mind up to different perspectives. I love nothing more than a good debate. Debates are a blast. Tago's tower beacon. Oh wow, that's deeper than I thought it would be. Can I not?
Oh God.
Wait, guy's alive?
Someone's hurt.
Oh my gosh. Let me catch up before I chat with this guy for an hour and a half. Or maybe I should chat with him. That's
Envoy.
so I can catch up.
Envoy.
Frick.
Gods.
Well, now I don't have... I have 1 less potion, so thanks, guy. Frick. I thought... Why was that one so short? So unpredictable. I remember my highest combo chain in Arkham Knight back in 2017 was like 345 or something. I remember nothing of that nature. I don't... That's like useless information in my mind. Like, it doesn't stick with me. Ever. Stuff like that just never like stays in my brain. It's just in and out. It's cool in the moment and then immediately gone. Okay. Big boy got some moves. Okay. Yeah, 2025 is almost over. Like a couple more blinks and it's over. Basically, honestly. It'll be over before we even know it. And that's wild. Why am I hearing twinkles? How the mother am I supposed to get down there? What? Oh. Traps. Your friendly neighborhood Oh, you're friendly and respectful to me. So having different opinions is okay, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. As long as you can disagree in a way that's respectful, yeah, absolutely. And that's definitely a goal of mine. Is like I know, just the nature of like talking to other people on a regular basis. You're going to disagree. It is literally the nature of the business. You're not going to agree on everything. That's just being a person. It's like being able to talk to somebody and disagree like with kindness. Yeah, absolutely.
If you must open
Disagree with grace.
do it the way forward.
We're all loving, respectful, and sus chat. We are a loving, respectful, and sus chat and channel. Why sus? I love you guys and I love the channel. Dude, we love you too, man. Oh! I don't know what I'm doing. What even... Why are we here? Did it not tell us to come here at some point? Or am I just, like, actually a dungus?
If I were setting traps, I'd leave myself a safe route. Question is,
Well, I'll just let her trigger them. Whee! Alright. Look at that. I'm faster than traps. They're still going. What are they doing? The one thing I hate about Dark Knight and Gotham City, it looks like the most bland modern city with zero thought, but agreed. That is my biggest gripe, is Gotham is a joke in the Dark Knight trilogy. It's literally gorgeous. Why? Why would it be gorgeous? Like, it's basically a perfect city. Like, why would... I don't understand the method behind that at all. That's always bothered me too, Locus. 100%. Arcade parkour on the house right there. Dude, arcade parkour is another... it's on another level. I'm the parkour king. The parkour king. Like I've said, man, jumping's my favorite thing in games. Is your character a he or a she? I always play as females. And games where you can make your own character, I always play as females. Like, I've never understood why guys play as guys. Like, I would rather spend hours staring at a woman than spend hours staring at a man. That's all that's it. That's the only reason.
this looks great.
If I'm gonna be spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours with a character, I would prefer it be a lady. What can I say?
We could make short work of those bars.
Oh, yeah, you can't. Oh, well, never mind. I forgot my wand was frosty. My wand was frosty. What? That's just a side route? I've gotten lots of angry from my Batman hot takes, but everyone here has been understanding and kind. Dude, there's no point to get angry about it. Like, it's a difference of opinion. Like, you can't control what other people think. So, like, I think anyone who gets angry from, like, difference of opinion just doesn't understand how the world works. I feel like that's just the way it is. That's okay.
We'll still lose this place, but it'll be hard pressed to take it from us without losing
Like,
another dozen.
What's there to get angry about?
If we hold them off long enough,
What am I actually doing? I said we need to focus on the story.
Look alive, Ayako. The wind's blown us more Adiran company.
Huh?
Katoa and Hayako. Careful, Envoy. They were some of the Ranganui's best.
You already know, Knight, we both love that movie wholeheartedly. Oh, yeah. 1000%.
What's going on?
And CG, to be honest, I love these conversations, and having you here to give RK some hard times, always fun. And again, it opens up great conversation. Seriously, I need a new controller. It's really broken and it's in pieces. Go get you a new controller, my friend. I'm the Imperial Envoy. First things first, why are your traps hurting Adiran patrols?
What do you
I don't
think?
even care.
The idea is to prevent Adir from taking this
I hope that I'm not
tower.
actually giving Rising Knight a
Some
hard
of
time
Third
because
biggest
I'm
trade
legit.
routes.
No, you're not.
We see your little outpost.
You're not giving me a hard time at all.
We know you
Dreamer
want it
doesn't
for
speak
yourself.
English. I think he just
Hold the
meant
tower,
he
and
speaks
you hold
English.
third
Obviously, it's a second
Even if we
language.
can't keep
From
it
what he
forever,
meant,
we
I'm
can
pretty
buy some
sure it's
magic
just
time.
you're giving
Adir
me
showed
different
us what
things
they
to talk
wanted the
about.
day they
That's
raised
the
fuel.
hard time.
It's every town for itself.
Not an
now.
actual hard time.
You two are chumming the waters you're swimming in. You'll bring
Running
trouble
joke
to
on
everyone in
streams. I don't
Third
mean it literally.
Katoa, enough.
Don't worry, CG. You're not giving
Let's kill her
RK
and
a
be
hard
done
time.
with
If
it.
anyone's gives
That
RK
should
a
send
hard
a
time as
message all the
streamer,
way to Paradise.
no, Locust. If anyone gives me a hard time, it's your brother, Pepsi man. Pepsi. Pepsi. Where is Pepsi? Right, Dreamer. Dang it, Locust. The game just because only up. This game just became only up. Dude, you know I still have only up? You can't even buy that game anymore. Like, it was banned. And I still freaking have it. He's probably sleeping. Well, you'll have to tell him I was sipping on Pepsi earlier. Just say that. Rising Knight was sipping on Pepsi earlier. He'll know what it means. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's move on.
We fought in the dead fire. We offered peace to
Parkour
Tawana,
King, you
too.
say?
We've seen how
I used to play
empires
PUBG
work
and I
from
always
inside.
picked to play female,
Draw
so
their
yeah.
treaties with one hand and sharpen their blades with another.
He's probably dreaming about you sipping Pepsi right now. I hope so. It's my dream that he would dream that. Yep. 1000%. Shatterscarp is a lawless backwater. You ask me, Adir would whip it into shape. Adir wants to help you. We have aid and resources.
We know how that starts. We know how it ends, too.
The
Your
tentacles of
dreams are
empire
my
follow
nightmares.
wherever foreign ships land.
Well,
The pure. When speeches fail them, it
What can I
always
say?
comes to force.
We'll give you one last chance.
I
Leave
dare to
or die.
I dare to leave a
Anyone
lasting
you
lasting
want.
impact. You'll catch innocents in those traps eventually. It's just a matter of time.
Oh, and you know
Now that
about
was
defending
sus.
territory, do you?
Why are we still talking? Can I like kill
you?
you?
Want us to cry for dead Adirans?
She's trying to sympathize with us. When Andra sends a boon,
I don't like any of this, but
we'll clear out of this tower. But one whiff of Adiran's stink, and we'll be back. And don't think this means we trust you.
Whatever you think of me, thank you. I hope we meet on better terms. I'll leave you to it. I trust you're going to do what's best for Thirdborn.
we'll remove the traps for now. Call it a gesture of good faith.
We should get
Yeah,
started, Moakua.
try to sus.
Envoy,
Oh, Voss
watch your
Roda them
step.
off the tower. Dude, I would love to. But, I decided not to kill them. I've killed so many people. I feel like I just need to... I need to leave some alive, you know? That's like... It's like samurai-looking armor? Wow. Sick! Alright. I'm happy to have a new armor set. You all know me. I like loot. And how close am I to dead? I've got full health. Okay. Oh. Did I ever... I didn't... Wait, what? Wasn't I not already down here? Stand in front of that for me, will ya?
This land has bred finer warriors than us.
I thought they were supposed to take the traps down. Somebody wasn't listening. Avowed, more like talking simulation. Well, frick me. Now I'm poisoned. Why am I hearing... Oh. Sir? Stop it! What the frick?
You die to the trap, only to become a part of it. Morbid, but clever.
Okay. Alright. Would you people relax? My god. I'm more poison than person at this point. Good lord.
That was too easy. Careful.
That was easy?
It's waiting for us.
What are you talking about? I've been waiting for a game that has no unlikable NPCs so I can wipe out the unkillable NPCs so I can wipe the entire map until there's no one to talk to. That would be wild. That would be genuinely crazy. That would be a feat and a half. Alright, let's golly, man. Hold on. I don't have any exploding things, do I? Do I have grenades? I do, I have 6 of them. Look at that. Amazing. Well, now there's an easier way in. Why am I hearing glistening? Why do I have all these notes? I don't care. What is the objective? Am I mad? Because I swear it said to come here. And now I'm feeling like this is totally not anywhere I should have ever been. I'm very confused. I feel like at some point it was telling me to come in this direction. That would be very uncomfortable. Man, you had one of these... If you had one of these subs, you'd be having the time of your life. It truly would make your whole week better. Now you're just trying to... Now you're just trying to screw with me. Make me hungry. I haven't had dinner yet. I haven't had anything to eat, really, today at all. I had a little bit of baked beans earlier. That was it. Like, literally a tiny bowl. That's, like, all I've had. I had that and a Slim Jim today. That's it. That is all I have had to eat this entire day. So believe you me, I am hungry. Oh wait, is that a thing? Why can I not grab the thing in? Okay. Well, frick. Well, frick. Well, frick. I'm going to die. Small lava blight. Listen, I feel like I need my ice. I need my ice. Never mind. Ice doesn't do a lot to fire. That makes sense. Okay. Mother! Okay, I'm going to die. No, 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 no. Would you stop it, you freaking floating turd? This sucketh. This sucketh. Blow that up before I use all my freaking naders. My naders! Dude. Stop it. Stop it, you priest. Of course they're immune to poison. They don't have any skin. And I'm dead. And they're dead. Alright. Why can't I not, like, sit in his glowing... Ooh, mama. Hey, he popped my bubble. Beyonce! Dude, why do they make noises at all? They don't have vocal cords. Love it. Love it. Ugh. I killed their father. Okay, sir. Back. Dude, chill. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Please stop. Getting dangerously close here. You Sparta kicked me? God, this went from talking to people for an hour to like almost dying every 10 seconds. That's the real reason to play this game. You never know what kind of bag you're gonna get. You never know what's gonna happen. One minute you're talking to people and you hate every minute of it. The next minute you're having the time of your life, just trying to live. What? Oh no! Ah! How was he immune? What? He just came down like Mjolnir on that guy. Wow. What even the freak was any of that? Thomas Badge. Oh, so the thing I needed.
That's Thomas Badge.
Why is his head glowing now?
It really was out here all this time.
So when he gets happy,
Right where
he
we
glows? That's an interesting power. That's so gross. That's so hard to stomach. Ugh. I think they're just called grenades. Naders, dude. Naders. You love Slim Jims? Let's go, Grimace. Dude. I think we are like... Are we related? Are we somehow connected here? Meatball subs, Batman, Slim Jims. We've got... What else we've got? We've got freaking Kingfisher. Dude. I think you're my brother. It's okay if you want to shove some chicken nuggets again, dude. Dude, I don't have any chicken nuggets ready right now. I'd have to cook them. I'd have to cook them. And oh yeah, shove some chicken nuggets. No one's gonna judge. You will. Yeah, Locust will unsubscribe if I shove nuggets, so I can't do it. I gotta keep him around some way. We got a collab tomorrow. I've got to keep him happy. So if I shove nuggets... he'll leave. Oh boy. Like they said, you would talk like a year and a half or live through to see yourself become the villain, or you die every 10 seconds. I think I'm your twin, maybe. Dude, I don't know what you look like, but something's going on. Something weird is in the air. You sound surprised.
Guess I shouldn't be. I was here when he lost it.
Listen,
Reminds me.
I don't care about your romance with your boyfriend. I literally want to move on. Just listen. When you skip his dialogue and he's He sounds like some of the better commanders I've served under. Ugh.
Okay, close. Here.
He saved you. That doesn't mean you failed
I
him.
would check you.
Just choose the most supportive options. Oh, wait, what am I yes or knowing? Oh. Sure.
Then you know. It's like sitting still while someone drags rusty nails over your skin.
He looks just like you. I've seen him.
Sitting
I know where
there,
he
I
lives.
noticed that
Locust,
he was
creepy.
missing his
Locust,
badge.
send me a
And all the
DM.
time I'd known him, I'd
Send me a
never
DM,
seen
my
him
man.
take it
No, I'm just
off.
kidding. Totally kidding. Listen, Locust doesn't know what anybody looks like. He's in New Zealand, so he's as far away as you can get. He's as far away as you can get. I feel like he has already unsubscribed. We'll find out if we go up to 388 tonight. We'll know. But if we go back down to 386 again, we'll know. We'll know as well. We'll know. We'll have a better understanding. Locust really where? Guys, also, if you haven't already liked the stream, do me a favor. If you could like the stream, I know it's such a simple thing, and I hate asking for it. But if you guys could like it, it does genuinely help with YouTube recommendations. It does make a difference on the channel. So if you get a moment and you feel like liking, I would appreciate it. If not, though, we'll just keep talking about stuff and playing this game and sticking dialogue.
To an old trencher. I'm sorry, Envoy.
He lives
I
on
haven't
Earth,
talked
I'm
about
pretty
this
sure.
in a
Am I
while.
wrong?
You and I really
Why do y'all
don't
want to
talk
see me
much
so bad?
outside
Like,
of
dang,
bed in our
man.
next
If you want
move
to,
or
if you want an
moments
invite,
like
just
this.
ask. I'm just curious. I'm just curious in regards to we're freaking similar, but I don't need to see you. I've seen so much in my life. I don't need to see you.
Thanks. Just having his badge in hand.
I don't know what I meant by
There's
that.
Just one last thing I've got to do.
I've seen so much in my life. That was odd. I don't know what that could possibly be in regards to. Earth, you say? Where is that? I'll take an invite as long as you pay for the flight. Get this. Earth is in space. Wow. Dude, stop talking. Golly, man. This is like 20 minutes of dialogue about his gay romance. I don't care. I just want to freaking move on. He didn't want the ring. We get to keep it. Like, listen, I don't care about anyone's romance in this game. I don't care about any of that. I just want to play. I just literally want to play. That's it. Anything that takes me away from the playtime, I don't need it. I don't need it, my friends. Sans ring. 10% chance to avoid range damage. Why do I care about that? I've got another... Hold on. When did I get that? Level 15. Can I unlock these? What level am I? Oh, I'm level 15. What the freak? Summon a bear ally to aid you in battle for 30 seconds? Increases your critical chance... Yep. Increases ranged weapon damage against unaware enemies. Reach forward, taunting an enemy and pulling them towards you. I don't want that. They get close enough on a regular basis. Why would I want that? Increases the amount of frost accumulation you deal by 20%. Increases the amount of fire. When essence is depleted, you may continue casting by... No, I don't care about that one. What do I possibly want? What was that one? After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 5 seconds deals 70 plus 70% of the original damage you received? I'll take a lot of damage. That could be useful. That seems kind of cool, though. Am I wrong? I don't need it though. Let's focus on like increasing damage. What was the one? I need to increase damage with my 50%. Yeah. Honestly. Because we're getting our butts handed to us at multiple different turns here, so I need to get stronger. Legitness. No way, really. Man, the education system must be real bad over there, Dreamer. I didn't know you didn't know that Earth was in space. Crazy. That's baffling. Just playing, man. I don't want to have a conversation with you. I guess I gotta go 390 meters away to that. Well, I can't jump over that. Cool. I wanted to slide. There we go. Can I fast travel? Let's be real. Nope, not over there. Frick. Frick. Not enough money just yet. Dude, also, it's a very bad time to be getting on planes. There's been like 300 plane crashes in the last month. I wouldn't get on a plane because, for one, I'm afraid of planes. But I wouldn't get on a plane to save my life, especially right now. There's no way. That's me, IRL. I don't care about your romance. I just want to play life on expert and speed run it through the good ending, hopefully. Dude. I'm hoping I can get a good ending. But then again, we're probably just going to sit around and talk for 30 minutes in the end. So ultimately, do I care that much? We'll see. Oh, lordy, lord. And I'm getting tired that even thinking about words is hard. Oh, geez.
Thomas Memorial.
We still got like 2 hours left.
Never thought anything could
an hour and a half.
Man, you know? That booming laugh, that bottomless appetite.
I don't need to hear about how bottomless he was.
You're just making... This is where you're...
I've buried enough comrades to know that nothing I could say would diminish your pain. Yes.
Well, you didn't have to give me the truth. There's something I didn't tell you about Thomas' death. Remember how I noticed he'd lost his badge? I went out. I told him I was going to go find it. He told me to stay. I said I'd be right back. I walked away, Envoy, and I kept walking.
This was never about paying your respects. This is about your guilt.
You're right. I used to think it would fade over time. But guilt's like a fine wine. Now you know.
Talking takes away from the
never went back to
experience.
his house
It would
and
really
never stayed.
disconnect me from the game.
I never came back to Third Born.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say I'm sorry.
At least I'm in good company. The truth is,
If education on space is a little behind where you are,
Marius,
I'll catch you up now.
getting
Pluto
no
isn't even a
Giada.
planet anymore. Yes, it is.
felt
They brought it back, man. They made it a planet again. You say that like it's a bad thing?
Don't get me wrong, it's been nice.
It's not my fault I'm from a different planet.
The fact that you and I don't talk a whole lot.
You're
makes
from
it
a
easy
what?
to get along and get by.
You must be from Jupiter.
But I'm not that guy, Envoy.
If you know, you
I'm
know.
not a joiner. I'm good for a skirmish.
If you know, you
some more
know.
Stories, a few
Why did I
drinks,
say
but
Jupiter?
I'm not someone you keep around.
If you know, you know.
Oh, come on. You're a veteran of
Oh,
one of the
he's
most
from
famous
Pluto?
military units in
His
Aeon.
existence confirms
They
it.
don't take just anyone into the tall grass. But me, I let people down. I let them down when they're counting on me most.
You were hurt and afraid. Quit moping. You act like the only person who's ever let anyone down. Have a little self-compassion.
Self-compassion? That's a bomb for outbursts and hangovers.
Wait, but since
I know
when
what
did
I
they
am.
decide it's a planet again?
I'm finally...
I don't know. I heard that somewhere a while back. So I couldn't tell you, but I'm like 80% sure that's right. Came all this way to honor Tom. Is this what you'd say if he was here? Don't pretend you're being brave. This is cowardice. Ugh, I don't care. You've made Thomas' memory a burden. That's no way to love him or honor his sacrifice.
What? No, I didn't.
Then prove it. Talk about him the way he'd want to be remembered.
He died pulling my ass out of it. How can I remember him without remembering that?
I don't care. I don't care.
All those things. I never forgot it.
I just want to kill things with my big sword.
As anything other than the dying man I left behind.
I don't care.
Failure.
Ugh. Let's fix that.
One of the things, no matter where, I drifted to. Thought, Tom, maybe one.
I hope that brings you what you're looking for.
One way to find out, isn't it? I've got some.
Does that mean he's leaving? Good God Almighty, I'll take the dwarf any day of the week now over his drama. Jesus. Getting a little deep here, but Knight, do you believe in aliens? Yes, I do. Which is really hard. It's hard to rationalize it. Because, again, you all know I'm religious. You know I'm a religious person. I'm a Christian, so believing in aliens is kind of weird. Because, like, it's not ever mentioned anywhere in my belief system. So it's kind of a trippy thing to think about. Because it's like, why wouldn't that have ever been mentioned? But at the same time, I feel like there's been so much stuff that's happened lately that's kind of confirmed it. Because, I mean, even like the government has flat out said there's UAPs and confirmed their existence and all that junk. So, yeah, I mean, I believe it. I don't think there would be cave paintings in, I don't think there would be cave paintings from, like, Indians, and I don't think there'd be things on walls and pyramids if it wasn't real. Those people had one way of communication back then, and it was through, like, their drawings and stuff. And if they're taking the time to draw that, why would they do that if it wasn't important? Why would they do it if it wasn't real? There's so many things that don't make sense. So, yeah, I feel like it has to be. And as far as the, like, religious side of it, sometimes with religion, you just have to accept that you're not going to have an answer, and that's got to just be okay. Sometimes you've got to just understand that you can't know everything, and at the end of the day, you just have to have trust and belief and faith in the thing that you have trust, faith, and belief in, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. But I definitely believe that they are real. 100%. 100%. I've actually met an alien. His name's Dreamer. Listen, all of you who aren't in America, you're all aliens to me. And if you come here illegally... Ah, Lord. "67 meters away. 2 hours from now, Knight be like... I don't care, let me shove my sword in some enemies." Ooh, shoving was a weird word to use in that scenario. But probably accurate, to be honest. Howdy, Locust. Okay, I'll stop. This bit is getting tired. Just like Dreamer. But yeah, the rest of you, answer that question too. What do you think of aliens? What the freaking nut is that? NW out of town, past the dry lake bed. Follow the arrows and find the axe under the supplies. Supplies are limited. Huh? I don't care. I don't care. I probably already found whatever it was leading to already, to be honest. Racist? Wait, what's racist? Don't worry, I'm very American. Oh, I wasn't worried about it. I don't dislike non-Americans. They're just aliens. Which technically is true. I'll swim to America right now. Do it. Do it. Become the inspiration for Castaway the sequel. I dare you. I dare you. No, but don't do that, actually. Don't swim across the ocean. Anybody, ever. you will die. You will literally die. Don't do that. I don't condone that, ever. I feel like I had to just say that. Just in case someone's out there who's actually insane and goes, Rising Knight 64 told me to swim across the ocean, so I did it. Like, no. No. Nope. I need to sell some things. Let me get some more money. Some more Monet. $30,000? I've never even seen that much money. That'd be sick. That'd be amazing. All I know about aliens is I'd smash. I can't. I could say some things. I believe they exist. It's hard to believe with the big universe that, and only planet Earth has life in it. Have I seen Invincible? I have not seen Invincible.
Ah, there you are. I'll forget. Wonders. Tell. The circle.
I'd rather not know, to be honest. I'll
be those. I can show.
I'm not even gonna listen. I literally, I'm just skipping all of it at this point.
I promise we'll get into the right amount.
Send Kai away. Essence explosion? Finally, I've got a couple women with me. Get that freaking guy out of here.
If you're going out to the Highlands, watch your back. They're dangerous.
Why am I hearing twinkling? That backpack, nice. Get rid of Kai, man, for real. I liked him at first, but Lord, the more his story has played out, the more it's kind of like, all right, this dude is just a drama queen and a half.
They're not going to be good enough.
Just leave me the poop alone. I don't need your drama.
Come on over until
I don't need to hear a whole story about you. I just want to buy things.
northwest of you. If you.
I almost accidentally bought that. Did I just buy something? Oh no, I don't think I did. Wow, okay. Superb great sword. That actually terrified me. I really thought I bought something for a second. I did not want to do that. Of course, everything's slightly above my price range. 30 grand ain't nothing in this town. Ridiculous. At least I can take a fish. Knight just does not care. Who is the guy that said something like, the thought of life in the universe is terrifying, but the thought of us being the only ones in the universe is just as terrifying? I mean, I think us being alone in the universe, I don't think that's... I don't think that's terrifying, because what would it mean if we were? If we were, in fact, the only things in the entire universe, we are just special. What does having any other aliens or whatever do for us? Nothing in the grand scheme of things. Because what, are they going to come to our aid if things ever start to go wrong? I doubt it. Are we going to go to theirs? No, because we haven't figured out how to do that yet. So, like, us being the only ones in the universe doesn't matter to me. Well, frick. Now I've got to get out my dagger so I can stab that bush. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted. Ugh. Why do I do things? Awesome. Now I can get my horse cutter back out. That more like skipping dialogue simulation. Listen, man, I just want to play the game at this point, honestly. I don't have time to sit there for 3 years and listen to 20 years worth of dialogue. That math didn't add up, but it's alright. Don't worry about it. We all come to expect that the things I say don't make sense. It's fine. Good God. Ugh! This horse cutter ain't doing much against these bugs. Is there a bug cutter somewhere? Wait, is that... Hold on. Can I just fast travel over there? Save like an hour? Is that technically closer? Probably. It means we're loners universally. And doesn't affect my day-to-day. I mean, ultimately, if we're the only ones in the universe, again, my life doesn't change remotely. Nothing about my day-to-day scenarios changes from us being alone in the universe. Nothing even remotely. Again, the only conflict for me and like there being life is the fact that it's hard to like figure that out according to my religion. Have you played with the Batmobile yet? Have I played with the Batmobile yet? Oh, the little freaking toy that I bought? The Batmobile car that I bought for a couple bucks at Walmart? Is that the one you mean? Because if that's what you're talking about, I won't lie, I was wheeling it around a little bit on my desk earlier when I was sitting here. I was using it like a fidget device. I won't even lie. I'm not too proud to admit that. Yep, that one. Maybe.
That was a close one.
Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. Best $2 I ever spent. The thing's made of metal. Metal's expensive. Where? I don't understand where I'm supposed to be going. Like, once you come in here, it, like, stops telling you where to go. Only reason aliens hover around our planet is not to harvest humans or resources. It's to catch tickets to the movies and watch Taylor Swift perform live. Honestly, if anything, Taylor Swift probably is an alien. Let's be real. How does one girl stay that popular for that long? I can't figure that one out.
The Archmage certainly knows how to make a first impression.
Oh, this is sick.
I hadn't had a chance to see all this before.
This is sick.
Magnificent. Come on,
I would do the same, honestly.
let's do an Archmage.
Dude. It was just sitting there. I mean, I had to do something with my hands besides type. Okay. That's why he was getting healed. I didn't realize this one was a mage. Or sorry, a priest. Dang it. He's bringing them all back from the dead. I gotta kill him. Her music is mid as well. I think her music is just trash, man. I think it's even mid. Like, how many ex-boyfriends can one girl write a song about? Apparently 490. Like, she.
Logically,
Oh, it's just so boring. I don't like her music at all.
And yet, I'm still frightened.
She is a deeply unhappy woman if she has that hard of a time finding love.
This is it. Ringrim was definitely
That looks cool.
What gave it away? The tableau of frozen corpses? The Archmage of Terror is many things, but subtle is not.
I was watching some of your shorts, and correct me if I'm wrong, but did I see a Millennium Falcon under your table?
Can you imagine having enough
You did. I have the UCS Lego Millennium Falcon, and that coffee table is a case for that. I built that coffee table myself as a display for that set.
Very clever one.
So yeah, the Lego Millennium Falcon is my coffee table.
To stay away. Everyone except us.
So yes, your eyes are 100% correct. I've said it in the Discord before. You are in the Discord, aren't you? I have a bad feeling about this. Maybe we should turn back.
Of course I probably can. All spells have a counter. You just have to know what it is.
Why does she say that sexually? I trust you, but our lives are in your hands. What matters is the garden and getting there before Lodwyn.
Precisely. Chances are we'll die, but if
I like our odds, especially.
She said the thing.
Let's get going. Oh, and stay close.
Okay.
Not to worry, Yahtzee. If it gets too frightening, you can hold my
Wait,
hand.
her name is Yahtzee?
That's done. Walk like it's hard.
Oh. I can't just walk in. Nice. You're late? You are late.
I'm covered in fur and even I'm freezing.
That's an astute assessment.
Illusions really
No, but I'm glad you're here, Empress. How was your Friday? We've been skipping all the dialogue, so you haven't missed much.
we won't let her wee-wee.
My glowing red sword is a flashlight. Just call me Darth Vader. I said it's slightly different to avoid. I don't even know.
It's either too hot or too cold. I miss Emerald Stair.
This is the kind of weather I live for, ladies and gentlemen. I would love for some
Just a
snow.
trick, Convoy. A well-crafted cold trick. Keep moving.
That thing looked crazy awesome. Dude, yeah, it's huge. It took forever and a day to build, but yeah, it's really awesome.
Far too elegant for such a creature.
I'll tell you what though, Lego's an expensive habit to get into.
Blizzard is getting stronger. Let's try a different route.
But we were really bored during COVID, so when COVID was around, Lego became like a hobby. I just got a really... What weapon did I just get? I don't need that. Did I not just get a spear? Oh, frick. It's a quest item. I thought it was a weapon I could use. Of course it's a quest item. You're good? I am glad that you are good, my friend. I'm glad to hear that. Well, I can't hear it. I'm glad to see it on YouTube. Everything you missed, we skipped it. Dang near. Dang near. We're with Yahtzee now, the weird little sexual gremlin.
You wish to find me in my tower?
I do wish to find you in your tower. I wish to kill you in your tower, potentially. We'll see, though. We'll see. Does she not have that ability? What? What the freaking poop nuts did I just do? What even? What was that? What the freaky turds?
Once, a very important statue fell to pieces, and an entire village perished.
Oh, we're not gonna slide down? Come on now. That's a missed opportunity.
Let's put these bones to rest.
Don't worry, Empress. Everything you missed, we skipped it. And you don't have Discord? Oh, wait. Who was that joined the Discord? I totally thought that was you. Well, there's my mind blow of the day. Well, frick. I could have sworn that person said they were you. But apparently, I would be very wrong. Come here, buddy. Let me break your bones. Why'd she say it like that?
Check your right.
Her voice is so weird. Also, no thanks tonight. I'm done with the cold. Listen, if you lived in Florida as long as I had, you'd be done with the heat. I am so sick and freaking tired of being hot all the time. I think, Locust, you could relate to that. At least somewhat. Since you never wear clothes. Ooh, a big boy! Oh, she dead. Come here, no! Is he dead too? Yahtzee? Yahtzee, where you is? There she is. Can I wait, hold on. I need to level her up probably, right? Probably a good thing to be doing. A volley of arcane missiles. That sounds very useful. Let's just get one of each. I like... Hold on. Increases the rate of fire for missiles. Increases the maximum range of missiles. Missiles from missiles battery deal shock accumulation. Let's do that. Sick. Now she might be actually able to do a thing. Come here, sir! Magic! Magic! He gone. Amazing. This wand is so impressive. Let me regain some stamina. There we go. What's down there? Ooh. Nothing I care about. A body? What does he has? I don't even know. It didn't even... Alright. Okay. Literally, stop. My body clock has been so whacked out lately. Dang near nocturnal now. Dude, you were dang near nocturnal a year ago. What do you mean now? Ever since I've known you, your body clock has been just whacked out as frick.
If you can make the decision the village could not and restore the statue, I will see you inside my tower.
We're in no position to argue.
I gotta get out the dang... I gotta get out the freaking fire knife again. Give me a second. That's the one thing that sucks about not having the one guy here is there's no one to fire things for me. I have to do it myself now. Side quest? Well, that does nothing. Okay. What? Good lord.
Who's next? Anyone?
Can I finally, like, function now? What is that ability?
Child's play. That's done.
So she couldn't do that before, but she can do it now? I'm confused. Or did I just, like, not understand the assignment before?
Child's play. Walk like it's hard.
You used to live in Texas? Wait, should I get it? Should you get... Oh, Discord? Dude, if you want to, like... If you want to talk more and, like, get more connected, I would highly recommend it. Because we have some really interesting conversations in there. And, if you ever just, like, need to talk... I mean, there's a lot of options for the Discord, man. I mean, obviously, if you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. But if you are comfortable with it, it's definitely a good way to engage even further. But don't do what you're not comfortable with. Spill hit dreamer. Want to hear something crazy? Excuse me, I'll have you know I used to live in Texas. See, Texas isn't... Texas is dry heat, not humid heat. Texas heat's different. Florida humidity is, like, actually awful. Like, it's just miserable. So it's a very different type of heat. Very, very different type of heat. Like, I would not ever recommend anyone live in Florida. It's truly awful. Well, I don't have any more grenades. I used them all, and I'm an idiot. What the heck is that? Nope, nope. Ugh. Bad time to have no stamina. Well, frick. Why'd he follow me up here? Good lord. I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It, like, got crazy. Nope, I don't want that. I need my horse cutter. Good lord. Good lord. Did you guys just see how clutch that came in? That was wild. That was crazy how fast I was able to just spit those freaking spells out. It's been raining lately, so I've been blessed with decent temperatures. Dude. Rain, when you live in a camper, rain is a problem. Rain is never a good thing for me. It's always a big stress and a headache. Genuinely awful. It's also hot there. It's definitely hot in Texas, yeah. It's just a different type of heat. Like, I'm not denying it's hot. It's definitely hot. But I would take a dry heat over a humid heat any day of the week. I still refuse to equip the shirt because I'm running a aura farming build. The collab stream starts at 7:30 p.m. for me. Regular stream 3:30 a.m. and right now it's 4:13 a.m. Collab stream. Empress, you didn't see the... You were in the live last night when we were talking about it, I thought. Because it was announced. It was announced yesterday. During stream.
You're here for my Audra piece, aren't you?
Listen, I don't need to have a... collab stream. He's talking like he knows me, chat. I just found this guy's stream today. Yeah, RK scheduled it. Collab with who? Thinking about it honestly. Yeah, Locust Mechanico. Locust Mechanico and Pledge Plays. Pledge Plays is the other one. I think Tennessee in the summer is better. I've lived in Tennessee. Tennessee in the summer is 100% better. I was working maintenance and doing construction and stuff in Tennessee in the summer. Tennessee heat is way, 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 way better than Florida heat. I lived in Tennessee for two and a half years. Loved it. And Pledge, yeah. The humid weather in 10 is awful the past few years. What game are we playing? We're playing a new one called Repo? Repo, I think? I don't even remember. Global warming, am I right? It's a new game. I have no idea what the game is about. I don't know what the game is. It's horror, I think. You have to remember, I was playing Lethal Company. You weren't paying attention. That's fair.
Is there no other way?
If
Well,
that poor man, was he a real person once?
poor guy.
Did all that happen to him?
Yeah, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a crazy time. So tomorrow we're doing it 11 a.m. because Locust, we can't like account for his time because he's like 16 hours ahead. So it's too difficult to try to like do things according to his time. But Mechanico, she's 5 hours ahead in Scotland. So we're kind of doing things in a schedule that works for her. And then Pledge is also an hour behind. The whole thing is just weird. It's very tough to manage. But we got it. That was like the one day we could all genuinely just go in and do it. So tomorrow, 11 a.m., man. There's going to be a crazy good stream. We're all going to be screaming our butts off. Or at least I will. You can definitely count on that. It's going to be the first horror game I've played in a hot minute. Like real horror. It's going to be rough. We were trying to get Gene involved in it too, but he couldn't. But yeah. Mechanico was a surprise. I've been trying to get back to working with her for a while. Ever since we ended Warhammer, I've wanted to make more stuff with her. Mechanico and I have awesome collabs. And then Locust, he and I have been trying to work on stuff for forever and a day. And Pledge found my channel, and Pledge has been trying to figure stuff out for the past week as well, and I've been walking him through a bunch of stuff, so I wanted to include him because he's a new streamer and he's brand new to everything, and so I wanted to bring him into the community and get him acquainted with everything and help out where I could. So, and I just really like the guy. So that's just what happened. Can anybody do explodey thingies? I don't have any grenades. Man, that sucks that there's no like other way to go about doing that. Gosh. It's really cold here. It's cold over there, really? I wouldn't have expected that. Ugh! Okay. Take out the priest. Take out the priest. Come on, man. Where are my teammates at? Are they both sitting back, letting me do everything? I'll like sit here and heal for a second. They're both standing up there, doing nothing. What is the point of having teammates if they don't help? What the heck? I don't know what the game is, but it's horror. Yeah, okay, I already read all that. Repo, yeah. Oh, Repo is supposed to be a lethal company like. Yeah, it literally just came out like 2 days ago. Came out on the 26th. And I stumbled across it the other night with Pledge. Pledge and I were talking. I was walking him through some settings and stuff for streaming, teaching him how to do a couple things. Because he reached out and he needed some help, so I was walking him through some stuff, and we were talking about collaborating a little bit further in depth. And I pulled up Steam and saw that game like right off the bat, and I was like, "Hey man, this is overwhelmingly positive reviews, literally right here, very first thing I see on Steam horror page. Why don't we do this?" So he and I planned on making that happen, and then getting McKinnico and Locust involved was kind of like an out of nowhere thing that just worked out. I expected McKinnico was gonna say no, but she showed up. She wanted to do it, and I'm just really excited because her and I are friends. So it's always nice to like be able to get back and hang out with your friend and talk to your friend, because it's been a while. You wish you could play? I mean, if we end up liking it and do a part 2, there's potential that we might need more people, so it could happen. And I thought about reaching out to you originally as well, but like I said, the only reason I didn't was because I've been working with Pledge a lot, trying to help him. So that was a guaranteed, and Locust and I have been again trying to line stuff up for a while. And McKinnico, I've been contacting her, trying to get stuff set up for a long time. So like the priorities was getting the people that I've been trying to work with or promised I would work with first. That's the only reason I didn't ask. Adrahart. He forced me to play it, Empress, otherwise he'd drown my fish. Yes, I did say that. Just pinch its lungs. That's what I was gonna do. Pinch its lungs? Pinch its gills. Pinch them shut. Am I supposed to go? Oh, wow. Back here. That's no bueno. Looks like you have defensive / ranged magic squad. Yeah, apparently. I mean, they were like kind of right up in it for a minute, and then they kind of retreated back. It just worked out. Sure, pal. Threatening my fish release. Dude. You're wild. People are going to think I'm actually threatening your fish. I didn't even know you had a fish. Sure, first come, first serve. I mean, I wouldn't even call it like first come, first serve. It's just like they've... Like Locust and I, again, I don't know... Locust and I have worked together before. We made content a long time ago. And, so yeah, it's... There's a familiarity there. Like, I know when I stream with him, it's going to be good. And same with McKinnico. Her and I have made several series together, so I know it's going to be good. And Pledge and I really connected because, again, he's another Christian gamer. He's a Christian. I'm a Christian. There's a lot to connect with there because that's a small crowd on YouTube. So it's just... And again, he needed the help, so it just all kind of happened that way. So I apologize if you feel left out. I did think of you, I promise.
So we'd go looking for them.
This must be the statue mentioned in the story. Let's check around here once more. Maybe we can find...
You don't have a fish unless it's dinner. You're also Christian, just not a good one.
Grim left us a book. Let's see what
You're a
it says.
Christian too? I thought you... Okay. I thought you said a while back that like your mom was, but you weren't really. I thought you just grew up Christian. I didn't realize you still were.
And you aren't? There once stood a village. For
And-
a time,
and
the
Locust.
village prospered.
A
For time,
good
there was the
Christian.
thought that the winter, but then the statue shattered.
Sorry to get too
And winter
biblical
did
for some
come,
of you.
and the
We
village
all
did
have
not
sinned
make
and
a
fallen
decision
short of the
to
glory of
save
God.
itself.
Every single one of us. As long as you're trying to improve and you're trying to be better and you're making efforts to be better, that's all you can do as a person. And yeah, we get it, pal. Listen, I try not to be religious. Like I said, I try not to like bring it into the channel, but if it comes up,
Statue pieces.
Puzzles are known to sharpen the minds. The Archmage must want to hone our senses.
I need a hand. Come on now. Crap, I gotta get out. Oh, I still had it equipped. Yes. I grew up Christian and still have some Christian beliefs, lol. I read my Bible almost every day when I can. Wow, I didn't realize that. Well, I'm sorry I didn't know that. You're definitely doing better than me then. Because I don't even do that. Oh, good God. What? That got crazy. Kidding, you're kidding? It's just a church I grew up in. Wounded me and my faith swayed for like 2 years. Hey, church wounded me too. I mean, I've told you guys before, I went to school to be a youth pastor. And that I didn't finish my degree. I'm gonna be really honest. I have not been to church in like 5 years. I haven't been inside of a church in a very long time. I pretty much just won't go. And like, I mean, there's certain churches that I have liked in the past, but like they're all not where I am now. Like there was one in Tennessee that I loved, and it was like the first time I had loved a church in a long time, and I can't go there because I don't live in Tennessee anymore. And then there was one like an hour and a half away from me that I can't go to either because, like, who has the money for gas to go an hour and a half away every Sunday? I don't. So I can't ever go there either. But, yeah, I have a hard time going because people are screwed up. And so many of them just get it so dang wrong. And I have a very, very hard time with that. I have a very, very hard time with that. Because again, like, I think so many people have our faith so wrong within the faith. It's just gross. Like, they take it upon themselves to change people. And listen, as a Christian, it is not your job to change anybody. You do not do anything to change anybody. You influence. You try to be a light in the world, and people look at you and go, oh, I wonder why they're different, and then God does the work. You do not do the work of changing anybody. You just inspire change in others. And Christians now are crazy with that. Like, they go out of their way to try to force you to believe things and try to, like, all that. And it's like, it's crazy to me. But Jesus didn't do that. And it's wild. So I have a hard time going to church because, like, as someone who, like, was in ministry, as someone who literally their entire life was in private school and, like, saw things that a lot of other people just don't see. Like, I have a very, 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 very negative outlook on modernized American Christianity. It's just twisted. It's twisted. But, like, when I was in Haiti, Haitian Christians are like, that's real Christianity right there. They know what they're doing. Anyway, we can stop talking about that, though. I'm so sorry. It's just like it came up. But again, I don't want to, like, talk about it too much for all the people that aren't Christian on the chat. I don't want to, like, deter anyone from being here. Is she dead? Is someone dead? No one's dead. I'm just crazy. Is there anything left? Oh my gosh. I practice some paganism, but still believe in the Lord. I've never practiced any other religion. For me, even though, like, I haven't been to church in a long time, my belief and my faith has never changed. Like, I have problems with people. I don't have problems with God for the most part. I have, but, like, he's not at fault. People were. And it was a matter of, like, figuring that out. A nice death, dude. Oh, the church I grew up in is crumbled in sin. Dude, honestly, a lot of them aren't. It sucks. It's sad. It deters the people who are actually trying. That's the thing that really, like, affected me, was, like, I was genuinely trying to be a better person. I was genuinely trying to be a better Christian. So to see all the churches and all the people who are just, like, flamboyantly and openly sinning and not repenting and, like, not even trying to change, not even trying to be better, I had massive, massive problems with that, because it was like, I always felt like I wasn't good enough because of the things that I dealt with. I was like, I shouldn't be a youth pastor because I'm not good enough to be a youth pastor. I shouldn't be teaching people if I can't even solve problems myself. But then other people would come in the classroom and they'd have every problem under the sun and they'd still go and teach people. and then they turn around and do all the things they just told you not to do, and it's like, why do you think that's okay? So yeah, sorry, I said I would stop talking about it, then I kept going. Also, they shamed me because of my weight. I was made fun of in church my entire life. I was bullied harder in the church than I was anywhere else. So yeah, I'm right there with you. I've experienced that myself. I was called fat. I was bullied a lot because of my weight as a kid. Some of them get really cultish. My mom found out that I was a pagan. She burned my friend's book that I was borrowing. What the hook? Sorry to hear that. He said stop talking about it, but it's getting too much. But he's got too much to catch up on. It's okay. It was when I was in high school. She also doesn't like the light. She doesn't like the light. But it's still messed up, though. So imagine me in high school figuring out that I'm bi and practicing anything other than Christianity, lol. Yeah, I mean... I know you know what the Christian faith teaches, so... as someone who grew up in church, I know you know what that teaches, and I do hold firm to those beliefs, but I don't judge people who don't. So, you're not judged. She also doesn't like the LGBT. I didn't, that looked like light to me. That looked like light. I mean, I can't blame her, though, for, it sucks that she would burn a book, but at the same, that seems very dramatic. Why not just, give it to somebody else? But at the same time, it would depend on the paganism. If I went into my kid's room and found them reading a book on Satanism, I would make sure that book was gone, 100%. That would be gone from my house. I wouldn't want that in my house. And we all walk life differently, I guess. It wasn't Satanism, though. No, I'm not saying it was. I'm just saying, as an example, if I found something that was totally blatantly against my belief system, and it was in my house, I wouldn't be thrilled about it either. I wouldn't be thrilled about it whatsoever.
We have everything now. Let's hurry back and see how it all works.
Paganism is quite the
That ought to
opposite.
be the final piece. Let's be done with this.
It's the lesson rather than the authenticity of the story that matters, I guess.
White steel chunk. I mean, it's ultimately, it is a parent's job to protect their children. It's a parent's job to look out for their children, and sometimes they go overboard, but ultimately, all a parent can do is try their best to get it right. Usually they don't, and we grow up flawed, and that's the nature of being a human. That's just what it is to be a person.
We've got all the pieces.
So,
Quick, put them
all
in.
of our parents screwed us
I
up
want to see how all of this
in their
works.
own way. But, my parents were a mess, but their parents were messes, so I understand everything they did. I've forgiven what they did. I don't love it. It still affected me. I still have an emptiness when it comes to feeling things towards them, but I understand it. I've accepted it. It happened. I can't change it. It's what it is.
Off we go.
Understanding goes a long way.
Tread
Understanding is very important. This is
Ultimately,
so
it's
dang weird, man.
doesn't necessarily mean
What are all these shiny, glistening, icy
We're
people?
going into an archmage's
Did someone
lab.
carve this?
It'll all be fine. Or at least exciting.
Why? I'm not moving. I'm doing nothing. My character's doing that on her own. And oh, totally fair. I don't like Satanism at all. I don't either. I think anything... And Satanism isn't even they don't even worship Satan most of the time. I mean, some of them do, but the majority of the time it's not that. But the fact that you would name it that is crazy to me. Crazy to me. Technically, if you believe in God's existence, you have to believe in Satan's as well, but worshiping is another story. Yeah, I mean, the reason why my faith is so unwavering, the reason why I'm so strong in my Christianity is because I know the devil's real. I've experienced Satan more than I can express. And I know without a shadow of a doubt he's real. And some of the stuff I saw in Haiti as well, some of the witchcraft and stuff you see over there, like going to a foreign country like that, to a third world country where they don't have any of our technology, they don't have any of our distractions, like their whole life is religion. So everything about it is different over there. It's totally different. It's another level. You'll feel things and see things over there you could not imagine as an American. You literally couldn't. So without a shadow of a doubt, I know he's real. Like, never in my mind is there a doubt that he's real. I have questions sometimes about things, but I don't question his existence at all anymore. Oh Lord, what is that? Dad?
That had better be a really good book.
I want to go back in the first person. Is that a priest? It is. Where'd he go? I still practice some of what I learned when I was younger. Like, I don't take everything at face value. I take bits and pieces from paganism that aligns with my moral compass. Or my moral code. Yeah, I mean, I believe what the good book says, not what people interpret it as. So, my beliefs are very centered around that. I don't pull from other belief systems at all. I am fully and totally just the one. But again, that's just me. No, I'm not judging. So if it sounds like judgment at all, I'm so sorry. It's hard sometimes to not sound judgy in the things that you say, but I hope it never comes across that way. Because that is a very big fear of mine. And it's part of the reason why I don't really want to talk about religion too much, is because I never know if it's going to come across sounding that way. But I hope you all know me enough to know that it's never an intention. So if it ever comes out sounding that way, I hope you know my heart well enough to know that that is not at all the desired effect. That's one thing I strive for, is for you guys to know me and know where I'm coming from. So I guess in a way I kind of have to talk about religion to an extent because it's part of me. Knocked him down on his butt. Ghost boy, get out of here. Oh. The real Satan worship is nasty business. Yeah, man. You go to Haiti and see some voodoo stuff. Listen, on the compound we were at in Haiti, there were voodoo drums in the mountain every night. There was a mountain right above us. There were voodoo drums going off in the mountain. You would hear screaming, all kinds of stuff every night. I can 100% confirm for you, I have seen voodoo and all of that stuff firsthand. I've seen how powerful it can be. I've seen all of that, and it's wicked. It's wicked. Yeah, I cannot wrap my head around why anyone would go to that. And it's heartbreaking that it's heartbreaking that it happens at all, like genuinely. I feel bad that people get to a point where they feel like they have to rely on something evil to give them what they want. Like, I understand desperation, but desperation to that extent is craziness. Let me heal. Wait, they're both dead? Nope, 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 nope. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? There she is. Sorry if I'm being too quiet. I can't talk about some stuff because I'm an introvert, so yeah. Dude, Dreamer, it's okay. We're talking about a kind of niche thing anyway. We're talking about a religion, which is one of the no-nos. So, you're totally alright, man. You're totally okay. I'm sorry if any of it's made you uncomfortable at all or put you in a spot where you feel like you can't talk. Because, again, that's not what I want either. Come here, Boney. I've got something for you. A Boney. No, that's not going to say that. Well, I kind of already did. We'll move on. Oh, he still hit me in slow motion? Why? Okay. How many waves of enemies is this woman gonna throw at me? Because I'm getting tired. My fingers are cramping up. Like, legit, my fingers are going all kinds of numb right now. Kind of wigging me out a little bit. I don't really know. I've never experienced that. Are we finally good? Did he just say skeleton dad? I did. I think I said skeleton daddy. Or maybe I just said skeleton dad. I don't know. I think I had an open mind as a kid, but learning that Christianity took a lot from paganism is really heartwarming. See, I won't go into that. I won't go into that. Biblical history is, yeah. I don't agree, but I will just leave it at that. I don't want to keep talking about it because, again, there's other people in the thing that just aren't that. But again, I've appreciated you all listening and talking with me about it. But I don't know. I feel like we might need to step back from that conversation or that topic for a little bit. if that's okay with you guys, just to make sure anyone else is not getting uncomfortable. Your dad had two heads? Maybe. Sorry, I've been listening. Grimace, you're totally okay. I'm sorry if any of it's made you uncomfortable, my man. I did my research as a kid, so that's why I only take bits and pieces. Oh yeah, believe me, I was very studious when it came to that kind of stuff because, again, private school, we were forced into like all kinds of religion classes and different religion classes and our own religion classes. Like I've been made aware of so many things because it was the way I was educated. No worries, Grimace. Glad to have you back. No judgment here. I take no offense. I'm happy to hear that. And voodoo is crazy wicked, and you can wrap my head around why some people do it. That is. I mean, if you really think about it, I can too. I mean, sure, there's power in it, but you damn yourself. Why would you ever want that? Oh, Christianity is very niche these days. We can talk about something else now. That airplane food, am I right? Deserved, though, honestly. No, dude, for me, it's interesting to hear them. Daddy is crazy. It's Ringrim. Yeah, no, Panda. It's a cat on the top left corner. A cat where? I want a pet kitty. On the top left corner, far, far away. What? Hold on. Speaking of kitty, my cat's at my leg right now. I'm going to grab her. You guys have never seen her. Lord. She's coming back. She got away. I want to pet the kitty. Yeah, on the top left corner. I read all that. No, y'all are good. It's pretty nice to hear. All right. This is Nova. She's the other lady of the house, besides Squirrel Girl and my wife. Can't get away from women. Dovahkiin. Oh, Lord.
Oh, look at the three of you. It's like something out of a book.
Why do the crystals
A
on her head
godlike
move?
Of an unknown deity, an exiled adamancer, and a rainbow-colored wizard.
The cat is cute, but have you heard of our
All
Lord?
waiting for a garden from the Night Queen.
It is her. We felt the pluck of her fingers outside
Pretty sweet
our
name for a cat, not gonna lie.
For us,
Yeah.
our
Yeah. She's good.
Who is she? What does she seek?
I'm kidding.
My little puzzle was
Su
very clever, wasn't it?
Supernova.
A challenge and a parable all at once.
It's making me
We didn't
uncomfortable the
come
way
all
her
this
head
way
thing
to
is
stroke
moving
your
around every
ego,
time she
Archmage.
talks.
We seek answers.
Yeah, my two cats. My one's dead, but we had Higgins and we had Nova. But yeah, Nova's 5. She's 5 years old. Or yeah, she's 5 years old. I could have done without being attacked by skeletons again. It's very impressive, Archmage. Okay.
Flattery gets you nowhere here.
Higgins, yeah.
I want to see
Higgins
what
is
you are
tattooed on my arm
inside.
right here.
Too
His
often,
name and his
mortals
paws.
like to hide from their own truths. I like them brought to the surface.
Had him for
What did you
19
think
and
I
a
was
half
trying to
years.
tell you with the puzzle?
Rip the cat. He was a real one. But it's truly okay talking about the religion. Again, it was good and cool to hear. Well, hey man, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, if you guys don't mind the conversations, then we can definitely open those up. But again, it's up to you guys. It's up to the community. If you guys ever feel uncomfortable, please, 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 like literally, please tell me. If any of you ever get to a point where we're talking about something and you feel uneasy or uncomfortable, don't feel weird about putting it in the chat. Don't feel like you're going to be the odd man out. Just say something. Or if you're in the Discord, message me one-on-one real quick. Just do something to let me know that you're uncomfortable, and we'll change gears real quick. Because again, this is not a place for you guys to feel uncomfortable, judged, or unwelcomed. You know that, and let me know that if it ever happens, please. Higgins was your best friend. Higgins was my best friend. What are you talking about, bro? That cat was my everything. Is she cuddly? She's cuddly with my wife, and she's only cuddly with me when my wife's not around. When my wife's not here, then she gets cuddly with me, but as soon as she walks into the room, she will immediately leave. Like, she doesn't want my wife to see us together. She gets weird about it. It's the strangest thing. It's really, really weird. It's like she wants to hide the fact that she likes me. My friend's cat's name is Dante and Mel. Mel is short for Melanie. Or Melania. Freaking, crazy. Elden Ring.
Spoken like a war criminal. Well done.
I still got my bestie
Yes.
with me.
When there is a tectonic
And he brought in
shift
2 strays for
history,
some reason.
People always die. The point of the parable is quite simple. Sentimentality.
Dude, if I ever
is a
find
privilege.
stray cats, we're going to be in
The
trouble.
village
I
would
took
have
a
lived
squirrel
until
in.
they
What do you
had
think I'm
chosen
going to do if I
sacrifice
find
one
other animals that
dying
need help?
soul for the good of many living ones.
I can't let animals go.
Oh, you have permission to be wrong. As long as you
I have
understand they don't
permission
care
to be
about any
wrong?
one individual. More than anything, the whole challenge was for you to
Who is this?
understand how I think.
What is her deal?
No one truly matters in the long run. Not even me or the other archmages.
Okay, we can kill you then.
It's what we leave behind. What matters is that our lives.
Your aunt took
guide
in a
the
raccoon.
world
That's a
more
dream right there.
more
If I ever
beauty,
found a raccoon,
more time to
oh,
create interesting things.
I'd be in heaven.
Do you understand?
To a degree.
Good enough, I suppose. Most people find it difficult to relate to an archmage. And if you cannot do so, it will complicate my attempts to communicate
Trash
with you.
pandas are the best.
I hope you're not intending to enter the ruins. I won't open the path.
I like anything with hands. The fact that they've actually got like fully functional hands and fingers and stuff. That's why I love my squirrel so much. That's part of why. That's a very big reason why I have such a connection with her, is because she just like, she can just feel you, and she uses her hands to like touch you and like hold your, like she holds my finger all the time. We get real close to each other's heads. We put our foreheads together, and she just like holds my nose with her hands. It's the cutest thing. Having them little hands is just adorable. It's literally adorable. Just making some of the craziest noises this stream. You don't even know, man. You don't even know the noises I'm capable of making. I annoy my wife day in, day out with noises. Yeah. Yes. It's crazy. If you don't, Loud One will come here and tear her way in.
Somehow I don't think that's happening.
It was
The
crazy.
Dead God might certainly try, but
Zabuza, my cat,
No.
one night came home sitting in
I
front of the
came
door
to
with
the
two
living
white
lands because the
kittens
sickness
is
here,
sus.
this
So we
dream
flew them all back
scourge,
to New Zealand.
fascinated me. This plague shouldn't exist.
A
It
cat named
can't,
Zabuza.
and yet it does. The essence of the living lands
Animal
has
shelter
fallen into
should be built.
chaos and entropy.
Dude, honestly,
It's more powerful than anything
maybe
I've
one day.
seen.
Maybe
I
one day it
suspect
could
has
happen.
something to do with how the Ultra has been severed from the rest of the world.
Epic.
I believe the answers lie in the ruins, but the essence there is
Naruto.
so
I was gonna say, I don't know what a Zabuza is.
blocking my
I don't even know if I'm
spirit,
pronouncing that right.
which has never happened before. Ever. No one enters Nakukubel until I get to the bottom of this.
Nakukubel.
Sorry.
The names are literally so funny to me. Nakukubel. Oh, Lord. It sounds like a 4-year-old just made up a name or something. Good Lord. When I get my own cat, I'm going to name it after my favorite anime character. Have I ever had any dogs? So I have a really bad track record with dogs. When I was a kid, we had 2 German Shepherds. Their names were Kate and Candy. Kate was the mom. Oh, I'm sorry. No, yeah, Kate was the mom. Candy was the daughter. In a thunderstorm, they both ran away. They literally broke a hole through our fence and ran away, and we never found them. They were gone. So, yeah, we didn't get dogs after that. That one was really devastating. Well, actually, sorry, that's wrong. We did have a little Yorkie named Phoebe, but it wasn't mine. It was my parents. It was a childhood dog. She just died like last year, but I didn't really care about that dog, if I'm being honest. I never had a connection with it. I was always more connected with my cats. I'm much more of a cat person. I feel like the love you feel from a dog is diminished because, like, hear me out. They always love you no matter what. No matter what. With a cat, you have to earn their trust, earn their affection, earn their love. It's not just given to you. And I like that better. I like the fact that I have to work for it. It's not just there all the time. I would much prefer to earn it. It's the same with the squirrel, man. I had to earn that. I still do every day because she gets upset and has tantrums. Squirrel behavior is crazy. I mean, they're like little people. It's wild. It's literally wild. She gets grumpy with me when I'm gone at work during the week, and she pouts. She avoids me all night until the very, very end of the night, and then she finally decides to come out of the cage because she finally decides in that moment that she's tired of staying away from me and finally wants me again. But she pouts and has tantrums. It's pronounced Zabuza. Zaba. I can't read. Yeah, the 2 Snow White kittens, one I named Kahlua and the other is just called Scraps. Oh, Lord. That's crazy.
Curiouser and curiouser.
If I ever get an
So
animal to take
special
care of, I would
about
name it
God.
Sky, mostly because of Ghost
You
of
have my
Tsushima.
interest. Show me if you live up to it.
What's the Ghost of Tsushima connection? I don't remember a Sky and Ghost of Tsushima. Don't make me relive that trauma. I have had 4 dogs in my lifetime. The horse. Oh, yeah, I didn't remember that. Yeah, it destroyed me when that happened. I don't remember anything with the horse happening in Ghost of Tsushima.
A trap god I did not know about?
So then you're a dog person through and through then, Grimace. Is that
Utterly
correct?
Exciting. I can't believe I overlooked this possibility. A god here, alone.
Always wanted a dog, but for some
trapped in
reason
Ultra.
never had
This
one.
explains
Only
so
cats.
much. My magic being ineffective, the
You're
essence
just
here
missing
being so
slobber and
intense.
endless joy.
And you, godlike, with your unfamiliar appearance. You're the missing key to the lock.
And
sealing
farm dogs don't
Naku
count. They
Kubel.
worked all day and stayed outside. You currently have 2 dogs. So you guys are mostly dog people then. You could name your horse guy, yeah. I don't remember what I named my horse in that game. I don't remember the horse at all, to be frank. I remember riding one, but I didn't care. I think I just picked Black, probably. Excuse me. I won't be a pawn in whatever game you're playing. You can have the ruins. I can find the way to the garden.
Don't take this the wrong way, but in a different life.
Proudly,
I'd have flayed
but
you
don't
for
hate
my
on cats.
study. You are a god.
That's good that you don't hate cats.
Strange, isolated.
But yeah, I'm
possibly
definitely just
miserable
through and through a cat
god.
person.
A piece of them resides in you. I have no doubt that like will recognize like. You will open the gates to Naku Kubel, and
You
I
are
will
an animal
study this
person?
metaphysical
I'm an animal
apparition up
person as well,
close.
but
Go.
I don't have the
Find your
energy for
so-called
dogs.
garden.
I just
Report
don't.
your findings to me.
I don't.
Perhaps there is more to this than either of us alone can see.
The same panda. How is the stream going? Hey, Seeing X, how you doing? The stream is going well. We've had some crazy conversations though. But how are you doing today? How was your Friday? Or maybe not Friday. You might be in the future just like some of our other peeps. But yeah, how are you? Are you well? If there's a horse in game, I always name it after my horse I had when I was a kid. His name was Zeus. Pretty sure he was a human in a past life. Horses are amazing creatures. Genuinely. I love horseback riding. I love horses in general, man. Horses are awesome. Thank you, Archmage.
My thanks in return, godlike. It's not often that Kith, or really anything at all, can surprise me.
I don't like snakes.
I wish you luck on your journey, if you believe in such things.
I'm not a snake person.
Just keep in mind that countless dream thralls are on the
I'm not
same
afraid of
path.
them, but I don't like them.
I'm sure you'll survive. If not, well, lovely to have met you.
I cannot tell you how many freaking times I've had to kill snakes in Florida. Snakes are dangerous around here. Yeah, you can't let them go around where I'm at.
Let's hope you remain unscathed. And you, Orlan.
Snakes are cuties to
seem
you.
a clever one.
Just stopping by for a bit.
Take my
I'm still
grimoire.
working.
It will allow
Well, hey,
you to
I'm glad you're
dispel
here for
fear
any amount of
except
time.
before the
Any amount of
ruins.
time is great
You
time,
have
so
talent.
I'm glad.
Not
Thank you for
anyone
coming,
can
even during
dispel
work.
my
I appreciate you.
illusions. Perhaps when this is over, we should
The
speak
danger
again.
noodles.
You want to speak again? Yeah, of course.
You pet the
can't
poop out of
wait.
that horse in Ghost of
She
Tsushima.
gave
Probably
you a
literally.
grimoire. Be careful with that thing.
One important question before I go.
I assume you want directions to the ruins. The ruins are far in the northwest. The people here have named that area the
Sorry, my
Deadfall
cat wants me
Highlands.
again suddenly.
No more wasting time. Off you go. Use the teleporter behind me to leave. Or jump, I suppose, if you're feeling
Let's get out of here.
Knock it off. Did just happen, right?
More talking.
I didn't imagine it. Ringlin liked me, and my spellcraft, and she gave me her grimoire.
You warmed up to snakes living in Australia.
Isn't it the
If you
most
give them
beautiful
something to
thing
eat,
you've ever seen?
they'll thank you and leave. Dude, I remember one time moving my car in my backyard after like a month of it sitting there. There were like 30 snakes. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like to current memory, it was just like it was the craziest thing. There were like 10 snakes in a pile, just like all huddled together sitting there. And when the car got moved and the sun hit them, they started freaking out and started going all over. My dad and I were just out there with machetes chopping them up because they were not the good type of snake. So yeah, that was like scary and terrible, and Yeah, awful. And like we had the dog, so we were afraid that the dog was going to get bit. So priorities, they had to go.
You were incredible. Thank you for trusting me.
Snake slithers on me.
You, my
Nope.
dear, have a
Just
promising
nope. I'm
career
running.
ahead of you.
Oh, Gwilichi would have been so proud if he were here.
I wouldn't
Cannot
run, but
wait to
I wouldn't enjoy it either.
With Ringrim's grimoire, I think we can go to the ruins.
Tip
and
up their
find the god.
fedoras if you feed them.
For once,
You once had a
without
turtle. I've had
haste,
several turtles.
a rare advantage.
They've all
say we
they're all
use
dead
it.
now.
Then there's no time to waste. I must prepare for Naku Kubel.
I stopped getting
As must
turtles
you.
when I found out they could give you diseases.
Let's hope the ruins are warm. I didn't think to bring a coat.
Love turtles. They're chill. They definitely are that. They're definitely chill. I nursed it back to full health because it was bleeding. Fed it, keep it inside. No more than 5 minutes. It came back outside to nothing. Kept it in a little box outside. That same day, I went inside for no more than 5 minutes and came back outside to nothing. So it left. That sucks. That's never fun when animals randomly leave. Please stop talking. We've been talking for more than 2 hours. No more dialogues, please. Well, hey, I mean, we're making pretty good progress in the story, though, I think. I think we're finally getting somewhere. So, like, yeah, there's been a ridiculous amount of talking, but we're finally getting places. Which is good. Because we've been getting nowhere fast for a long time. How am I supposed to get out of here? How do we leave? Wasn't that the exit? I don't understand. Are we just gonna be like trapped here? What the heck? How do I get out? I've seen about 20 videos of cat versus snakes, and it's literally 20-0 to the cats. Dude, there's videos of squirrel versus cat. I saw a video of a squirrel literally kill a cat. It was crazy. One of the wildest videos I've ever seen. There's an expert on squirrels that we talk to anytime we have questions about our squirrel, and he sent me that video because he was like, you need to be careful with your cat. He's like, the squirrels are dangerous, man. He was like, you got to be careful. And he sent me that video and literally watched a squirrel destroy a cat. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, literally. Totally unexpected. It ran away, Panda? Okay. How do I get out of here? My God. Where the heck is the exit? It ran away, Panda. Sounds that way. Maybe over here? I'm actually like really confused. I don't know how we're gonna get out of here. How? I'm not gonna deal with this again. We've already been here and fought these guys. Why are there more? I just want to go. Wait, what? What was that? Don't believe them. Yeah, man, gopher tortoises around here are fast. We've got turtles coming out our ears where I live. They're definitely fast. I do not know how to leave this area. I'm actually getting kind of ticked off.
That was anticlimactic.
Anybody have any suggestions? Because I don't know what we're doing. I don't know how to get out of here. I'm gonna get mad. Why is this so confusing? Did I finally figure it out? Oh, I had to turn around and go the other way. Nice. I'm just an idiot. Anyway. Man, if you hate too much talking in games, do we not play the Yakuza games? Oh, do not play the Yakuza game. I would never play those. I have no interest. The Yakuza games are great. Have you played the newest one yet? No, watched my BF play it. Haven't played them myself. Hours of cutscenes with some walking and occasional fights in between. Yep, hard pass. That's a very hard pass for me. Let's literally fast travel because that's... Oh my gosh. Why are we going so far? You haven't seen or played it. Occasional fights. Okay, dude. Is Locust wearing a shirt this time? Thugs stopping you on the street every 5 minutes is not occasional fighting. Ooh. Are things gonna get heated? Why do you sound like that? No, I'm not. But how are you, Steve? How is your Friday, man? And just in general, how are you doing tonight? Are you doing well? It's good to see you, even though we are really dang close to the end.
Maybe sit this one out, Yatsley.
But I'm glad to see you in any capacity. Are the dialogues that long, Locust? Yes, they are. Still emotionally constipated? Well, hey, man. That's why you gotta join the streams, brother. You gotta release some of that constipation every now and again with some good conversation. The best cure for constipation is conversation. That's what I've always been taught. Just kidding, I made that up on the spot. Can I might be able to upgrade stuff, but I don't really care. I thought I cared for a second, but I don't. These fights aren't compulsory though, Empress. You literally have to run into them if you want to fight them. The cutscenes aren't that long. Stop exaggerating. Oh my lord. I don't know what Yakuza game you're thinking of, but literally, they're literally known for their long butt cutscenes. I meant the dialogue, my bad. I'm about to either play Lollipop Chainsaw or Fallout. Well, hey, man. I've never played Lollipop Chainsaw, and Fallout is also a game I don't play. But I hope you have fun with that. I hope you have a good time. I don't block. I don't need that. Man, I've got... This is getting so tough. Oh, Squirrel Girl's out. Squirrel Girl is out. Anybody want to say hi? Anybody want to see her for a brief moment? I never fed her. That's not great. I probably should have done that. Blast deals explosive damage, breaking enemy blocks, destroying walls, and shattering frozen enemies for bonus. Increases stun damage. Blast, 5% chance to inflict. Let's deal that one. Let's do that one. Listen, I don't even care. I'll do this in my spare time. I'm gonna do that in my spare time. Because that's gonna... It's taking me forever today to read everything. Okay, luckily there is a fast travel point over there. Dialogue is literally based off your reading skill. 2 banger games. 2 banger games. Oh, yeah. Yep, what Steve said. You missed Grimace comment. What is your big or biggest fear? Wait, what? I don't even see that. Dude, there is literally... There is no... I just scrolled through my comments. There's nothing from Grimace for like the last 20 minutes. I don't see that at all. So, sorry, Grimace, man. I didn't mean to dodge that. I just literally never saw it. And still don't. But, my biggest fear... There's 3 of them. Mayonnaise, the open ocean, and planes. That's it. Mayonnaise, the open ocean, and airplanes. My 3 biggest fears. I'm equally afraid of all 3. Followed as post-apocalyptic Skyrim. Yeah, I could never get into it. I've dabbled in it, but I could never get into it. Well, if you RK, the dialogue's getting skipped. Which Fallout you gonna play, Steve? Hi, I recorded Fallout, Steve. I've been watching some videos and it looks like fun. I don't know, I have all of them. Hello, Squirrel Girl. Oh, thanks, streamer. Which one is your favorite to play? You're scared of Mayo? Yes. Yes. The only time I have ever physically attacked anybody was over mayonnaise. In high school, some stuff happened with Mayo that made me deeply afraid of it. And then I, like, told a guy about it at the lunchroom. And he thought it was a joke. And he came up behind me and squirted a whole packet of mayonnaise on my arm. And I punched him in the face. It was not even a second reaction. It was as soon as it touched me, my immediate response was, he needs to go. And I just turned and punched him in the face. He fell, he cried, he stood up, and I put my arm out and I was like, get it off me right now. You wipe it off my arm. The principal came over. The principal was like, what happened? I explained the situation, and the principal looked at him and was like, dude, he literally just got done telling you he was afraid of mayonnaise. And you went over and put it on his arm? And he was like, yeah, I thought it was a joke. And she was like, why would he be joking about that? And I didn't get in trouble at all. He did. She was like, Michael, you're good. You're good. She's like, I understand completely. I was good. But it's the only time I've ever hit anybody. But yeah, genuinely afraid of it. Wow, that's weird. Mayo, ocean, and airplanes. Oh, dude, being stranded in the ocean is also one of my fears. Yes. When you look out in the ocean and you can't see land, I don't need that. I don't need that. Don't want it, don't need it, don't like it, don't want it. Nothing. Nothing about that is appealing to me. My biggest fear is going number 2 at a rest stop and not having toilet paper, roller coasters. I don't do those. Dude. Because of Mayo? Yes. What did Mayo do? I think my fear is to be left alone. Yeah, anyway. Same, Dreamer, same. And yep, hate Mayo, hate it. Grimace? Yes! You hate it too. Alright, so we'll do story time with Knight real quick. Strap in. I'll tell the Mayo story. I think I've told it before, but I'll tell it again. So, my dad used to coach girls volleyball. My dad was a volleyball coach for our high school team. There was an away game One time I was there because it happened right after school. I went with my dad and the team to the away game. So did this other girl on the team's little brother. He was like 2 grades below me. I mean, this is probably 11th grade, and he was like 9th grade. But they won their game, and after they win games, we would always take them out to dinner somewhere. The team goes to Firehouse Subs. He gets a 6-inch sub. I don't know what was on it, but he goes to the cartons or the containers where the individual packages of whatever are, takes every single packet of mayo out of that container. Every single one. Mind you, it was full. There was like 100 of them. I wish I could say that was an exaggeration. He has a 6-inch sub, sits there beside me, opens every single one of them up, one by one, squirts them everywhere. Everywhere. On top of, in between, underneath, on the bottom. He was dipping his chips in it. Everywhere. And he's picking up this sandwich. It's everywhere on his hands. He's licking it off the sides. He's got it all over his face. It's literally pouring and oozing out the side of the sandwich. And he's sitting there going like this. Gross. 5 minutes of that sent me to the bathroom. I was puking like crazy. Came back out. And the sandwich was gone. And when I sat back down, the sandwich was gone. But it's still all over his tray. It was one of those red plastic things with holes in it. And it had the paper dish, the paper cover in it or whatever the frick. That paper was literally just full of a pool of mayo. He's scooping it up with his fingers, licking it off his hand, slurping it out of his hand. And he's just looking at me and he's like, it's so good. Went back to the bathroom and puked. Then I went back and sat in the car the rest of the night. I have never been able to stomach it ever since. I can't even look at it. I can't touch the jar. I want nothing to do with it. I won't eat it if it's in anything. I don't trust anybody who makes anything for me because I'm always like suspicious that they snuck mayo in there. I'm literally terrified of it. It's the most disgusting thing on the planet. I literally hate it. I hate it. If someone could just burn down the mayo factory, please do it. Please God, do it. Please God. Ugh. Anyway, that's the story. Genuinely horrified of mayo. Yeah. Yep. You like mayo? I'm not a fan of mayo. I'm more of a Miracle Whip kind of guy. I can't do that either. Can't do that. I can't do sour cream either because it reminds me too much of it. I can't do any white creamy sauce. I can't do. Can't do it. Gross, Steve, gross. But why are you afraid of mayonnaise? Yeah. That's why. That guy was gross. Ew. Yep, that would make me hate mayo. Disgusting. Yeah. No, Knight can't have anything with mayo. No tuna salad and chicken salad. Yep, nope. None of that. No deviled eggs. No nothing. I won't touch it. I won't touch it.
Did you find my notes?
Literally never again.
Yes. The cover is a little
I literally can't even touch the jar. Or if there's like a packet laying out, I will not touch it. I will not touch it. It's not happening. Like even right now I'm trying. Squirrel essence. I could have died for squirrel essence. So we're talking about squirrels in game now? This just became my favorite game.
Now you sound like those idiots at the workshop. Believe me,
we need guards to make that level of destruction.
As everyone
but
knows,
they are delicious.
Squirrel brains grow and shrink in accordance with the nut season.
So if RK fell into a vat of mayo, one of two things would happen. He'll go crazy and become the Joker or die.
What if a squirrel
I would
soul
never put
shrinks
myself in a
low?
situation where I would be near that much mayo.
That the size of our soul
If I ever need to be tortured for anything, all you have to do is bring mayo into the room and I'll talk. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. You don't even have to get it near me. Just literally it being in the room, whatever you want to know, I'll tell you. I want no secrets. Anything you want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I understand that, though. That guy was absolutely disgusting. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely disgusting is the right terminology. Man, there's a lot of people in here. For real, Locus. Man. I take it you proved your thesis?
If it weren't for this sinkhole, I would have already submitted it.
He can be Mayo Man, become the one thing you fear.
Intact, and I'll have
No.
to find a way to sleep.
I think I would.
I've got my notes.
I'd check out.
Try again.
I'd go away.
Take this.
I
Buy
couldn't
yourself
deal with that.
something nice. It's the least I can do.
Oh, how quaint. We already
550 gold? You barely gave me anything,
Are
sir.
you sure I don't know you?
Me know you. Impossible. But good luck with your little governor. Farewell.
You honestly tell me the truth?
Before I'd ever met Quilici, I'd had quite a
Okay.
few.
Whipped cream I can do because it's
That whole bit about
it's
the
not
pearls,
like yellow white, it's white.
and the fact that he
So
doesn't
whipped cream
remember,
I can do. Whipped
also
cream
my
is like
fault.
snow
Let's leave it
pure
at that.
white. That I can handle.
Even the brightest squirrel forgets where they buried their nuts. And Felipe was never.
This is
buried.
crazy that we're talking about squirrels and squirrel nuts. What's happening in this game right now? I'm gobsmacked. What's happening? Locust, bring up the mayo. We need to interrogate the night. So you wouldn't even have a drop of mayo even for all the money? No. No, I would not. I would... Okay, so if you were okay with me projectile vomiting on anything as soon as it touched me, then sure. Sure. But again, you would get a projectile vomit. Because it's that gross to me. I can't stomach it. Evil laugh. Jeez. Oh, well, while we're here, it says I can upgrade things. Horse cutter. Dang, I didn't have enough for that anyway. Can I make more of that? I cannot. Man, that sucks. I need to upgrade the heck out of that one, but I just can't. Yeah, definitely hate the stuff.
Is a good community for my people. We've been through a lot.
And I know it's like the most ridiculous thing some of you have ever heard, but like it's just the way it is. Oh, hey Medusa, how you doing? There's a radio show host in our state who will not eat anything white or creamy like mayo, etc. Sounds like your alter ego. Honestly, that guy and I could probably be best friends. But how are you today? How was your Friday? Hope you're doing well. You're joining right when we're about to end here. I feel bad. But I'm glad to have you here and see you here for even a moment. So thank you. Evil laugh in the Discord, dude. I have all the power in the Discord. You start putting mayo stuff in the Discord, it's gone. I'm deleting it. You just know that right now. Don't take offense because I forewarned you. You just start making mayo references and gifs in my community section. Ooh, believe me, it's gone. I can't look at it. I can't look at it. I will throw up. I will, in fact, vomit. Discord? Nope, you don't. You have commands for chat? Okay, yes. Honestly, can't stand mayo in real life for the life of me. Dude, Grimace, I think we must be related. We've got to be connected on some way there. You're excited it's Friday? You and me both. I am so glad this week is done. 100%. Well, that was one of the arrows that thing talked about a while back. Hold on. It said there was like a treasure hoard if you followed the arrows, right?
Ah, a fellow traveler.
I don't care about you, sir. I couldn't care less. Where'd the arrows go? They kind of just stopped.
Hey, you there. Got some interesting wares you've got going.
You sell things? Isn't that cool?
Good.
I don't need to talk to you for 20 minutes. I just want to I just want to buy things. Listen, we don't need to talk about it ever. Okay. Man, started eating my mustache for a second. Hate that. Your boyfriend can't stand whipped cream? I love whipped cream. Whipped cream I can handle. Whipped cream is amazing. I would take that over ice cream, honestly. Love the stuff. I've heard more ridiculousness. I always seem to join when you're ending. Yeah, I know, it sucks. I hate that. Well, hey, I don't know if Gene told you. I don't know. Your guys' time zone. He has to see it to be removed. I see that message pop up. Oh man, I heard the vibration, then saw that message. Steve, you've got me concerned. Anyway, I don't know if Gene told you, but there is a stream tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I don't know if you guys are up that early because I have no idea what mountain time is. Genuinely, I have no awareness of that. But yeah, playing a horror game with a bunch of people. So if you're up that early, there's a tomorrow stream. I'm tired, to be honest. It's 5:39 a.m. You don't like my mayo? Mayo? My lord. Tartar sauce is where it's at. See, I can't do that either. Let's literally flood Discord with mayo. No, that's cruel. Well, it's all going to get deleted if you do. Might even have to have my wife delete it so I don't have to look at it. To be fair. And Dreamer said, "Oh God, Steve," with a throwing up emoji. Good lord. You guys are making me nervous. I don't even want to open that up. I don't even want to open that up at all. To be fair, I almost had the exact same story, but instead of mayo, it was ranch dressing. I don't like ranch either. I don't understand why anyone likes ranch. That stuff's bitter as heck. It literally is so bitter. I can't understand the appeal. I don't get it. My niece eats ranch on everything, and it disgusts me. She's 5 or 6. Every time I watch her eat, I want to hurl. It's gross. Guys, gear up. We need some. No, the girl was eating pizza and dipped her slices in the ranch. That's not that weird. I've seen a lot of people do that. It's weird for me because I don't like ranch, but I've seen people do that before. That's why you're supposed to curl the stash, dude. It's so much work. How you doing, Emmanuel? You just woke up from a nap right when we're ending stream. It's okay. Now you'll have energy though for tomorrow's stream. You'll have energy now for the peak stream that's going to be at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So you're good. Don't just let it be. Ranch is literally very boring. Can't do it. Nothing special for me. I don't like ranch either because of her. I like blue cheese. Ugh. I don't like blue cheese. Why would you want to eat mold? Why would you want to ingest mold? That seems so wrong. Listen, in general, I'm not that big of a cheese person. I like a select few of them. And that's that. There are a select few that I enjoy. Oh! The lizard men are gonna hear me. Frick. Frick! Oh, this is where the arrow's leading? What? $7:30 p.m. for me. Well, hey man, that's gonna be early as heck. What a Saturday morning stream. Yeah, Steve, go on the it's already scheduled. Check it out. There's gonna be a massive horror collaboration with Mechanico, with Locust, with Pledge. Pledge is newer to the channel. I don't know if you've met him yet or interacted with him yet, but it's gonna be awesome. It's literally gonna be amazing. We had to do it that early though because the time differences. From Scotland, New Zealand, and US, Alabama, all of us are in totally different time zones, so it's going to be a mess, but it's going to be a great stream. You have to be somewhere at 11, but I should be able to make it. Uh-oh. We'll see if you do. I'll hold you to it. Because it's good, LOL. Any cheese is mold? Technically, yes. But the ones that have, like, actual mold that you can physically see with your eyes and scrape off with your finger, no thanks. Blue cheese is delicious, bro. Nope. I cannot get that near me. I don't want any part of it. I don't want any part of it. None. Blue cheese crumbles in my salad. Nope. My stomach literally just growled, not because it was happy, but because it was, like, not feeling well. Not feeling well. Between the mayo and the blue cheese talks, you guys are destroying me right now. You are wrecking me. Blue cheese dressing is awesome for wings. Nope. Hard no. No, 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 no. Never. Horror what? It's a brand new game, Steve, called Repo. It just came out like on the 26th, so 2 days ago. It's an indie horror game on Steam. It's gonna be different because none of us know what to expect. It's literally gonna be a first for all of us. We're gonna stop here. I don't want to. Well, never mind. Now I can't stop it because we're in combat.
Protect the envoy.
Good lord. Dude, I can just one-shot all these? Crazy. What's in here? Actually, I have to be there at 10 a.m., so I definitely will make it. Well, heck, man. I'll be glad to see you. Good lord, man. At least they're all one shot. Alright. I won't go any further in this treasure area. Good grief. Also, it's weird to say that you're having a Saturday stream when you have said that you take those days to be off the computer completely. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing it, I literally never do Saturdays. It's a priority for me to never, ever, ever do Saturdays and Sundays. In general, I am against the idea of that. But again, the only reason I'm justifying it is because it's in the morning. I'm still going to have a day afterwards, and because it's a very special stream. Because again, it's Mechanico, who's in Scotland. It's hard to get time to be able to work with her. And Locust, who's in New Zealand, it's very hard to get time to work with him. This isn't going to be like an every Saturday type of thing. This will be a maybe occasional thing. So it's a very, very special situation, which is the only reason why it's happening. I need to see what 11 a.m. is for me. Yeah, you definitely got to figure that out. You can't eat mold, so no. Yeah, I'm the same way. So who is going to be streaming it, the main channel? We're all going to be streaming it to our respective channels. I'll be streaming it here. Mechanico is going to be streaming it on her channel. Locust, he's going to be on either Twitch or YouTube, whichever one he's doing. And then Pledge Plays, he's also going to be streaming it on his channel. We're all going to be streaming. This reminds me I should buy the game. Yes, you should. I'll try to catch you tomorrow. I don't tend to watch streamers in the mornings. that's time for me. Yeah. I get it. I'm mostly the same way. So if you can show up, I appreciate it. If you can't, I understand. But just know it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a lot of intense, scary stuff going on. Lots of screaming, I'm sure, because I don't do well in horror. You haven't bought it already? I just bought it today. Like earlier, because I had forgotten. Pledge messaged me, and he's like, I just got to remember to buy the game. And I was like, oh, crap. I need to do that, too. It's going to be awesome to be in stream while eating my breakfast. Are shirts mandatory? For you, no. For Locust, no. For me, Mechanico, and Pledge, yes. So you can do whatever you want, man. You haven't even bought it yet, Dreamer? He probably hasn't even bought a shirt either. He hasn't bought the game or a shirt. But yeah. That's going to be it for tonight, though, guys. We had a nice 3-hour and 20-minute stream. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate, again, every single one of you guys. As always, it means so much to me. And just a couple hours. I'm going to see you again. Early morning stream. It's going to be so great. I really hope you all can make it. Forewarning, though, with tomorrow's stream, there's a very good chance the chat... So there's a very good chance you guys will get neglected a bit. So I'm just warning you in advance. If I don't see your comments, I am very, very sorry. But because it's such a massive collaboration, I just want to set the expectation that we're all four going to be talking to each other probably very frequently. So the chat, unfortunately, will take a bit of a hit on that. But I promise you I'll try my best to engage with you guys as best as I can, when I can, in moments where I can. But yeah, tomorrow, just expect in the morning to come in, have a lot of laughs, and just have some popcorn and just watch. That is what tomorrow is going to be. It's going to be a lot of laughs for you guys, a lot of fear for me. But I just hope you guys are going to have a great time, genuinely. I like the stream a lot, I forgot. But yeah, see y'all in a few hours. Whenever you want to plan to play Fortnite, I'm down. I'm also down. We got to definitely figure that out. But yeah, you are for some reason join my stream. Just be warned, I don't wear shirts. Dude, I think everyone knows you don't wear shirts at this point. But yeah, I will see you all bright and early tomorrow. Thanks again for coming tonight. So excited you guys were here and so excited for tomorrow. And yeah, I will see you then. For now, though, have a great night. Sleep well. Peace.